정말 그럴듯한 뭐 이유가 있어서도 이렇게 선봉에 출전을 했는데 하지만 이 무대에서 주는 이런 압박감 지금 이런 압박감 그 이상을 느껴봤던 선수가 바로 김태균 선수 아니겠습니까? 숱한 고비란 고비를 맞이했었는데 그 고비마다 대부분을 승리한 선수가 김태균 선수이기 때문에 아무래도 이 배병우 선수가 과연 이 무대를 적응할 수 있을지
How about now?
그냥 짓눌려서 경기를 그냥 아무것도 하지 못하고 자신이 뭘 했는지도 기억 안 나는 채로
Seems like good balance.
그럼요. 그만큼 집중을 많이 잘해야 됩니다.
네, 시작부터 한 방에 찾아온 저 프로브의 활약이
A little bit more on Vaughn.
저런 압박이 쌓이고 쌓여서 배병호 선수는 뭔가 자기 뜻대로 안 된다는 느낌을 계속 받게 되는 거예요.
Okay.
시계로 준비를 해서 작전 1초씩, 1.5초씩 딜레이가 되면 안 됩니다, 배병호. 된 대로 해야 돼요. 연습 많이 했을 거 아닙니까?
네, 그럼요. 또 이렇게 해철이 한 번 더 방해받았으면 정말 이거 시작하자마자 기분이 좀 안 좋아질 수가 있었는데 일단은 뭐 드디어 또 앞마당 멀티를 성공을 했고요. 일단 배병우 선수가 오버 구드론을 가면서 가스를
Seems good.
긋지 않고 3회철이 언덕에 지으면서 약간은 부유한 형태의 또 빌드를 준비한 거 아니겠습니까? 네, 그만큼 김태균 선수도 쓸데없는 자원 낭비, 캐논을 더 많이 짓는다든가 두 개에서 멈추고 이후에 자원전을 대비한 그런 전략을 지금
Hey, Rug Monkey.
네. 그렇기 때문에 프로브가 조금이라도 살아서
How's it going?
뒤에 돈을 써야 될지 아니면 중후반을 대비해야 될지 봐야 됩니다. 초반에 돈이 얼마 없거든요. 아껴면 용기나게 써야 돼요.
네, 프로브 정찰 얼마큼 살아남느냐가 또 이제 초반의 분위기를 좌우하는 특권이고
Let's see,
허세어를
I'm alive, yeah? Okay, good.
영향을 줄 수 있는
Traveling?
다리들이 저걸
Traveling? Where are you traveling? That sounds fun. I get to go run get some water. I'll be back in like 20 seconds.
제가
But
말하면 거꾸로 되는 경우가
curious, where you going?
프로브 얘기 나오자마자 잡혀버리면서 평소에 김태균 선수답지 않은 겁니다. 원래는 지금보다 훨씬 더 많이 보면서
그렇죠.
레어 들어가고 막 히드라된 지구 있을 때까지 돌아다니면서 이게 상대적으로 짜증나게 만들고 괜히 상대방으로 하여금 심리적으로 압박감을 느끼게 하는 게 김태균 선수의 프로브인데 오늘은 좀 너무나도 일찍 잡혀버리고 말합니다.
네, 아무래도 정규 시즌의 경기 이상으로 포스트 시즌하는 무대 자체가 뭐 관객들도 더 많이 찾아오시고 뭐 분위기 자체가 완전히 다르지 않습니까?
Oh, that's really cool.
평소보다는 조금 더 긴장을 하게 되고 동요를 할 수 있는
Are you-
가능성이
where-
많아요. 포스트 시즌이기 때문에.
김태형 선수는 본인이
why are you going to Israel? Are you from Israel? Are you going there to visit or what?
믿어준 겁니다. 저도 됩니다.
Yeah, that's a long ass trip.
만약 1승만 해주게 되면 더도 말고 덜도 말고 이 김창선 해설위원이 말씀해주신 대로
New Zealand to UK, like,
it
doesn't get very much longer than that, does it?
정말 1승만 해나가게 되면 SK는 팀의 5할 이상의 선수를 잃게 되는 것이고 반면에 KTV 웨딩에서는 짜놓은
That's fun though. So you're not even stopping in UK though. That's just, I mean, they're not going to be going to places in UK.
어려울 만큼 최근 김태균 선수는 그 어릴 때보다도 좋습니다.
네, 중요한 게 이 부분이죠. 지금 얼마든지
Overnight stop in Korea. Nice.
준비했다라는 뉘앙스를 풍길 수 있게 되거든요.
You gonna go watch a StarCraft game? I don't know. I guess there's probably no StarCraft games tonight either. Or tomorrow night. A wedding. Okay. That's cool, man. That's very cool of you to go all the way there for a wedding. That's a long distance. Long way to go. That's fun though. Hopefully you get to do some some sightseeing, like see some of the UK or see some of Israel while you're there. Hopefully you get a chance to actually like check out some places instead of just being on a plane for 15 days or however long. Oh, the Overlord's survived for now. He could go back and kill it if he wanted to. He could run the Dragoon up there. He is. The Dragoon's going around. It's going around. The Overlord's time is limited. Cut. Oh, look at the Observer. They just missed it, but they caught the end of the Overlord's death animation. You have to stay in the airport? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. You move there from... Oh, okay. That makes sense. Or, I mean, it makes sense now, I guess. Nice. That sounds awesome. That's too bad you have to stay in the airport, because you can actually, like... Yeah, he won that Overlord's blood. You could actually, in Seoul, assuming you're flying through Seoul, you could take the subway directly from the airport to, like, downtown Seoul. It's a little bit of a long trip, but you could do it.
업그레이드를 눌러주지 않고 있는 김태경
Probably be like a couple hours, I think, or something like that.
생각보다 타이밍을 빨리 잡으려고 하는데
But you could take the subway directly into Seoul.
있느냐가 중요한 거고요. 커세어를 만약에 모으지 않는다면
I don't know. Get some Korean food, I guess. Or at least you could go to
박자 유탈로 크게 재미를 볼 수도 있는
if you don't go all the way into Seoul, you can just go to like it's actually really close to go to like Incheon, I think.
이런 엇박자 뮤탈이었는데
It's the city near there, I think. But you could still go and like get some Korean food or something. I don't know. Walk around a little bit if you had the chance. Unless you're just not allowed to. Oh, you're probably not allowed to though, because they require a quarantine in Korea, don't they? Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, if it's only a test, that's actually less than it used to be. They used to make it so that for a long time, Korea, anyone that visited there or went there, you had to do like a 14-day quarantine or something like that. No matter what, everyone did it. What is going on with the? They're changing the settings for the observer. That was wait. Hold on. What happened there? Did the observer get wonky here? Why did the observer change the settings? That was so weird. I guess they're just, it's moving around too fast, so he's like, I gotta reduce the key scrolling real quick. That was kind of weird. Yeah, that's too bad, man. That's too bad. You can't just check out Korea a little bit. Well, at least maybe even I mean the airport. Maybe there you'll have some. You could see something interesting in the airport. I don't know. I remember when I arrived in Seoul the first time at the airport. It was really cool. There was like there was this big bin on where you go out. I guess you might not see it because where you like exit the airport, but there's this big thing like it was like a donation bin, I guess, and it had different money from all around the world. People would just drop $1 in and a won and a ruble and a this and there was just like this hundreds of different kinds of currencies in this big bin thing. Oh, he's gonna try and clear out the overlords, and the DTs are right there. He's waiting. DCs are waiting patiently for the overlord to die, and there's a spore, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, well, anyway, that's cool that you get to do to catch up some folks in the UK though, at least while you're on the way. How did you get to move to New Zealand? Because I was actually looking at moving to New Zealand, and I mean basically what I saw was that you need a job, so I guess maybe you got a job there, but they wouldn't let you go there unless you had a job already. Because I was thinking about getting out of the US. Oh, those Scourge spawned at just the right spot. Although not all of them landed, but it was still got critical mass of Corsairs. Yeah, man. After 2 years, that's intense. Oh, so I guess like it's easy-ish to get a job, right? In healthcare these days, because there's so much demand for it right now. At least there is in the US, I think. Maybe it's not everywhere.
그렇죠. 어딘가를 또 무시하고 지나치기를 좀 선택을 할 수가 있겠는데요. 일단은 이렇게 무난하게 적의 힘을 크게 만들게 되면 7시 지역을 다 가져가 버리고요. 이 쏟아지는 해처리 때문에 좀 무리가 있는데 일단은 본격적인 의도가 좀 옵저버가 나오기 전에 혹은 지금 나오기 전이라도 이 병력이 적기 때문에 본진으로 난입을 시킬 수도 있습니다.
그러니까 다수의 병력 아래쪽으로 시작했어. 와,
Oh, nice storm. Oh, that's right. I gotta turn on my overlay. There we go. Gotta turn on the overlay. I actually have to change the title too. There we go. Oh, the shuttle, the shuttle, the shuttle! It lives. Hey, Babamots. Who lied to you? Point me at them, I will execute them.
김태용의 3웨이 견제 나옵니다.
6명 이거 중계팀이 3개 팀이 있어야 다 따라가는 그것도
I got back a little earlier than I expected, so I'm like, I'll just do a late stream. Hopefully it won't be too bad.
또 하이점프 하나 더 타 있을 수도 있는 거고요.
Oh wait, my chat bugged out?
아주 무난하게 그 김태용
Or am I just crazy? I think maybe I'm just crazy.
거의 뭐 승기가 굉장히 좀 김태균 선수에게는
We
많이
demand StarCraft.
네, 말씀하신 대로 템플러가 한 개만
I
더
provide
있다면
StarCraft. How's it going, Smith?
있고, 그리고 지금 다시 한번 만화를 모아주면서 어딘가에
By the way, Smith, I was thinking about the foxhole.
시간을 이거 도대체 얼마나 끄는 겁니까?
And basically, like, I don't have a ton of time, but so basically I'm wondering, like, is it a game that's worth playing if I can only play it, like, an hour or two casually, a few, like, 2 or 3 times a week?
사이오니스톰으로 다시 한번 찜질해주면 되는 거예요.
진짜 커세어가 완벽히 커지만 제압을 하고요.
Because if it's some... You think about it every second. Because if it's something you have to really dedicate your life to... I don't have the time for that, but if it's something I can play a tiny bit of, maybe I'll try it.
제4의 종족이라는 말이 절대로 과언이 아니다라는 것을
Got Shantae working. Nice.
네, 또 이렇게 알 수 있는 자리인데요. 네, 정말 이런 셋이 멀티한 것 자체가 테란이 프로토스에게 조이기, 시즈 모드 탱크로 조여놓은 것처럼 안정적으로 지금 이 셋이 멀티를 가져갔거든요. 지금도 이런 입구에서
When does the next war start, Smith? Although, I don't know if I want... I don't know, I guess I probably don't have to get in at the beginning of the war, right? But... Are we sure this is not a rerun? I don't know. The grinders do that stuff? Okay, interesting. Yeah, Babmots, I didn't think... I thought it was gonna be out longer than I ended up being, I guess, and so I got back a little bit earlier. Like, it's not too early, but I was like, eh. I'll just go on a little bit late, and maybe people will be around. And apparently people are around, so... There you go. Thank you. Very magnanimous of you. I didn't want to disappoint people, so I only wanted to do part of the time. Although to be completely honest, I am thinking about changing my schedule. Because I just don't have as much time as I want for things that are not streaming because of streaming sometimes, so I am thinking about cutting back or changing my schedule, maybe doing like a longer stream on Saturday and like cut out Wednesday, so I'm like consolidating it to make it easier on myself. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. We'll see though. G to the G. Is Chatcraft on? I forgot to turn on, didn't I? Because I kind of just like rushed online when I got back. Alright, let me unpause the Chatcraft. Unpaused. We're probably gonna be a pretty short, like relatively short stream today too. Because I didn't start till 9, so like, and I'm gonna try and get to bed on time a little bit today. Because I have only slept 6 hours in the last 48. So I'm pretty tuckered out here. All right, let's try some more Bisu. Bisu versus Haiba. Haiba. Maybe? Why is it not working? Hello? Hello? There we go. The war is in the stage of being like on the doorstep of Berlin, so the new war is maybe treated. Oh, so like it actually like goes until someone wins it. That's interesting. Hey, Pragmatvice. You guys like the new Bunky emote? It's not probably the permanent emote, but Beardmouth was talking about how he liked Bunky, and I was like, well, I have extra Bunky slots. I have extra Bunky slots. I have extra emote slots at the moment I'm not using, so we'll throw some Bunky in there at least for now until I come up with something better. It's not the best emote, but it's alright.
네, 경기 시작됐습니다. SK텔레콤의 이제 마지막입니다.
I'm also hoping to get back into Escape from Tarkov, and Escape from Tarkov also resets in like it could reset tomorrow actually. But if not, it's gonna reset like next week. So I'm kind of wanting to get into Escape from Tarkov a bit when it resets too.
매주사에서의 저그전은 언제든지 자신 있다였습니다.
It's 30 out of 32. Okay, wow.
바로 조일장 선수와의 바투
Are you winning?
경기에서
Are you about to win?
매주사에서 패배했어요. 그리고
Oh wow, look at this map. Holy
또
crap,
개인
man.
리그, 그 이후에 박찬 선수와의 프로리그에서 또 역시 매주사에서
That's
패배하면서
crazy.
이 자신 있다고 얘기했었던 맵.
Why does the Umbral Wildwood produce...
조금씩 무너지는 모습이 최근에
Oh, this is
나왔거든요.
casualties per hour. Okay.
와일드카드에서 이제 성공적으로
I thought it was like producing resources or something like that.
되면서 분위기 자체는 절대 나쁘지 않다라는 것을 다시 한번 확인시켜준 모습이 기세가 꺾이지 않았음을 보여주고 있는데 오늘 승리를
Interesting.
하느냐 패배를 하느냐에 따라서 이 스토리라인이 김태경의 상승세냐 아니면
Yeah,
그래도
so
불안한
green is about to
하승이
win, looks like.
생기는 것이냐를 나타낼 수 있는 겁니다.
네.
네, 그리고 이제 뭐 구드론 스포닝풀을 선택을 하면서 스피드업을 하기보다는
Prayers per hour, right?
멀티라는 두 마리 토끼를 다 가져가기 위한 빌드 아니겠습니까? 네, 특히나 박찬수 선수가 최근에 이런 식의 빠른 스포닝풀을 이용하면서
You're colonial?
재미를 많이 받고 또 그것을 지키면 프로토스
Does that mean like you're American and the others are British or something? Or are they like just kind of arbitrary factions? So they didn't have to say Americans and Germans or something.
프로토스가 대놓고 더블랙하는 게 너무 싫어요. 이렇게 얘기했거든요. 근데 그게 그 며칠 전인데, 구정 전이었으니까 이제 꽤 지났지만 그 이후로 정말 말씀하신 대로 박찬 선수를 중심으로 해서 저그들이
Use code FACTOR2730 for $120 off at that link. It's actually not 120 necessarily. Well, like it's like different depending on how many boxes you get. It's a percentage base, so I'm surprised they say 120 off instead of like up to $240 off. Make it sound better.
하나씩 주고 시작하네요.
그런데요, 이게 핸디캡을 가지고 시작합니다.
네.
매력 있는 선수인데요.
네, 우리 팀
Okay, it's its own war situation. Interesting.
이명관박 얘기처럼
Colonials versus Wardens.
야, 진짜 일단 이번 경기 역시 이렇게
I mean, Wardens makes me think of
야, 진짜 이 선수
like
대단한
police.
선수죠. 드론 잡힐 리그에서 진짜 두 번 연속이라서 김정민 해설이
Like aren't wardens the people that are like guarding prisons or something like that? Makes it sound like the wardens are the Nazis.
왼쪽 보고 얘기하다가 또 침까지 한번 튀겨서 죄송했는데 네, 이 자리에서 사과 말씀드리겠습니다.
저희 파이버 쓰고 해야 돼요, 사실.
I'm sending thoughts and prayers to your side of the war.
그럼에도 불구하고 이겨준다면
So you can add one to your prayers per hour for this hour.
대인배적으로 2탄이 탄생하는 거죠.
그래도 초반 그런 그 약간의 실수가 이 선수를 더욱더 이렇게 자극하는 것인지 알 수 없습니다. 근데 뭐 지켜봐야죠.
What?
초반에
AWAB?
구전으로 갔는데 드론을 이겼어요.
네, 근데 사실 좀 이런 빌드,
What's AWAB?
선수의 빌드는 좀 어중간해요. 네, 가스를
Makes a
늦게
little bigger. I
들어가기
can't even
때문에
read it, so I'm gonna have to make it a little bit bigger.
구발업 저글링의 무서운 점은 예, 6저글링 이후에 또
Oh,
다른
all
저글링이
wardens are
한꺼번에
bastards?
찍어서 그 몰입해 그냥 예, 본진에 난입하는 거 아니겠습니까? 그런데 그런 걱정 없이 경기할 수 있는 김태균 선수이기 때문에 일단은 조금 더 안정적인
We stopped their tyranny! Hooray!
멀티도 그렇게 빠르지 못했고 드로닝까지 잡혔기 때문에 기분 나쁩니다. 지금 시작이 좋지 않아요.
그렇습니다. 진짜 박찬호 선수의 영향을 받았지만
It reminds me of,
부드러운 발업적으로
the US Army.
아예 프로브를
I think it was the Army.
못하게 만들어야 되는데
Released
오히려
a game, a video game,
저글링들이요.
a multiplayer video game,
프로브들이 계속 왔다-
where
프로브 하나가 왔다 갔다 하면서 오히려
it was like it was basically a trying to make a clone of Counter Strike. But when you played in it, you could only play as the Americans.
진짜 아무 속수무책이에요 그때는요.
But both sides thought that they were the Americans. So whenever you played, you saw your own team as the Americans and you saw the other team as terrorists. But the other team was a team of people that were also playing where they saw themselves in American skins and they saw you as a terrorist skin.
실패함과 동시에 바로 뒤지거든요. 네, 일단 그래서 위험 요소가 있기 때문에 네, 그런 식의 선택하기에는 좀
It's so
위험하다는
freaking
거죠.
funny, man.
지금은 또 운영 싸움을 하기에 또 불안해 보여요. 이
Moa Blueberry?
갑자기 확 발업되는 오린 저글링일 때 캐논 두 개가
This is a very
지금
happy
약간 그
blueberry.
돌출된 형태로 있기 때문에 좀 약간의 가능성은 있고 질럿 한
Really
두 마리밖에
weird.
없고
I never played it. I just kind of heard about it.
스파이어하고 그 이후에 멀티하고 히드라 쪽으로 전환하고 장기전 운영 형태로 봤을 때는 출발이 김태균 선수가 좋다는 거죠.
Are we the baddies?
체제를 갖춰가기 시작하는데요.
Wait.
안정감이 느껴집니다.
We've got skulls on our caps.
커세어 다크의 그런 뭐 자신만의 스타일이 예전 같지 않게 아무래도 이런 저그 프로게이머들 역시 내성이 생기면서 이제
Fell asleep with a puppy? That sounds adorable, but you probably woke up with poop on you, right? Is that where this is going?
라는 것이 생기면서 슬슬 막히는 그림이었단 말이에요.
Or is it just adorable?
하지만 이번 경기 역시 다시 김태균 선수의 커세어 다크의 뭐 진면목을 볼 수 있는 경기가 될지 잠시 좀
Dude, falling asleep with
지켜봐야겠네요.
puppy sounds like an amazing time to me.
그래서 좀 보통 이 상황에서 추가 멀티 하나 정도는 완성이 되는 모습이어야 되는데
Nice little
멀티가
zealot
하나가
snipe.
없다는 건 신대근 선수가 약간 불안 요소이긴 하지만 그래도 뭐 3의 처리에 뭐 스파이어 완성되고
Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Yeah. Welcome to my life. That's his destination. I,
방어막으로 만들고 뮤탈 타이밍이 된 것 같으니까 본진에 스파이어 만들고 막 여러 가지 정신이
You didn't
없잖아요.
squish
다른
it?
멀티가 없다라는 게 이게 장점인 거예요. 괜히 캐논 만들게
Squish
만들어졌어.
what? What, Romeo? The puppy? Don't squish the puppy.
커세어가 상대편 체크.
Or that's what you mean, like you didn't fall asleep on the puppy. That's good. I, yesterday I fell asleep at noon, and I woke up at 4 p.m. or like 4:30 p.m. And I did not sleep all night. I tried to go back to sleep. Even tried to go back to sleep at like 4 in the morning or something like that. Couldn't sleep. I finally got back to sleep at like 11, 11:30 in the morning. But I had a meeting at 2, so I had to wake up at 1. So I only got like a nap in. So I've only slept, like I said, 6 hours in the last, I don't even know. Because before that nap, I didn't sleep much the night before either, so... Yeah, my sleep schedule's wrecked, but hopefully, because I didn't sleep almost at all last night, I only took a bit of a nap today. Hopefully, after this stream, I'm gonna try and go to bed and like just sleep through the night, hopefully. We'll see if that works. Probably not, but
필요한 유닛들은 철저히 모아야 돼요. 자, 그러면서 게이트 숫자를 급격히 늘리고 있는
talking about me? Me on the corporate grind?
네, 그리고 엇박자의 뮤탈에 대한 대비까지 어느 정도
It's been a long time since I've been on a corporate grind.
네, 상대방이 이럴 때
Let's see, the last time I worked for a corporation.
할 수도 있다라는 생각을 할 수도 있는 거 아니겠습니까? 이제 뭐 히드라 다섯 보게 되면 그런
Last time I worked for a corporation.
병력들
Let me see.
절반 이상 넘어갑니까? 다리 위 넘어갈 준비하고 있어. 꽤 많은 병력들 전진.
Well, I'm on the freelancer grind, except I don't currently have any work. So I don't know if I can call myself a freelancer if I'm not actually working. My 2 big projects just finished up in the last month, so a month or 2. So I'm kind of like a little bit worried about where I'm gonna get work next. When was the last time I worked for a corporation? It might have been. Well, actually, you know what? The last time I worked for a corporation was the corporation was named on GameNet. That was the last time I worked for a corporation. Because then after that, well, actually, let's see. After that, yeah, because after I got back from Korea, I worked for university. I did a little bit of trivia hosting for a bar, and that might have been corporate owned, but I don't think that counts. Yeah, good call, Private Price. You guys like the bunky emote? I can leave it if you guys like it. I worked for a university doing ESL, and then what did I do after that? Yeah, and then I worked for a school, and then I worked for a non-profit. Yeah, so the last time I worked for a corporation was on GameNet.
넣고 가는 길 만들어줄 수 있습니까? 길 열죠. 길 열죠.
캐논을 소환하고 있는 것도 아니고
Universities are barely basically corporations. Yeah. Well, at least it was a public university, so it was a little bit less so.
흔들어주기 위해서 김태형이 상대편의 본질을 치고 있어요.
야, 이건 좋아요.
병력들을 지금
A project other than teaching. You mean the freelance stuff? Yeah, I do videography freelancing, video editing, animations and stuff like that. Right now working for Amazon? Shit. That you're kind of right about that, actually. That's interesting. I don't know if I count as an employee though of Amazon. The Archon's just popping drones. He got a few drones. Popping everything. He's an Archon. Pops everything he sees.
야, 데스티네이션에서의 김태경은 이게 참 안 될 운명인 건가요?
I don't know if it counts as working for Amazon though.
그 병력 많이 소모했죠.
그리고 자원을 짜내서 공격을 한 것이기 때문에 지금 로보틱스에서
I think I have a
조합 갖추기가
an agreement, some sort of
많은 병력들을 지금 살린 가운데 신장까지 바로 잡고
agreement with Amazon, with sort of, I don't know.
네, 드론을 잡던 해처리 깨도 해야 되는데.
Wait, what?
아까 그 병력이 본진 앞마당이 아니라 그냥
Are you serious?
없었거든요.
해처리라도
가능성 충분합니다.
지금 자원 상황이에요. 자원 상황. 시간을 말려야 돼요.
Hold the phone. Are you serious?
이거라도 깨야 그래도 안전전에
Hold up. Well, I don't have chat open. Hold on. Let's go straight to Twitter. You follow each other. Are you actually serious? Oh, wow. Also this guy, apparently. Wow, can you guys see this? Yeah, you can, okay. After living and working in Korea for 14 years, I'm making a change. Be moving to Canada. PEI specifically? I don't know what that is. GSL Code S Season 3 will be my last tournament before leaving. The best choice. I'm very excited to be able to put more time into my stream on YouTube, as well as work in North America and Europe more easily. If any questions, feel free to ask. Wow, I wonder if he said anything too interesting in the questions or whatever. I got a question, WTF. Wow, interesting. Interesting. So he's not, it sounds like probably not much will change though, to be honest, for him. He's not gonna be casting GSL, I guess, but what about, is Tasteless staying there? He probably is, right? I think. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, and he went camping with his kids. That's adorable. So it sounds like he wants to lean into doing more, work in North America and Europe. So he wants to be able to do other tournaments more easily. Has Artosis been casting other games like Tasteless was talking about casting Valorant, for example? Prince Edward Island. Ah, okay. Miles from anywhere. Artosis is not from Canada, right? He's from the East Coast, I think, isn't he? Yeah, of course, because he used to play for USA. Duh. Pepsi Man!
네, 일단은 그래도 뭐
That's insane.
자원이 마르지 않았기 때문에
Never thought that would happen.
무난하게
I thought
할수 있는
Artosis was
상황이라서
a StarCraft
김태경
lifer.
이제는 안전하게 병력전에서 다시
I mean, a
한번
Korea lifer. He is a
한번
StarCraft
준비해야죠.
lifer.
자, 히드라 러커가
Is he still online?
우회를
He is.
합니다.
Okay.
근데 수비 병력이
I almost want to like go into his stream and last.
얘네들을 돌릴 겁니까?
He's just probably busy laddering now though.
자원 피해 주면서 어차피 추가 멀티가 없으니까 그런 견제가 아주 크게 먹힐 수가
네,
있거든요.
한지 쪽 넥서스
네.
건설하는 것도 좀
앞마당
저지라고요.
위에서
Wait a minute.
네, 러커로
템플러
지나치게 들어오는 거.
Zombie Grub is visiting Korea right now.
네,
옵저버
Is she gonna replace Artosis in GSL?
저걸 예측해서 옵저버 둘을 데리고 온 김태균 선수의 판단도 참 좋네요.
Maybe she's not just visiting.
다 보입니다.
네, 진짜 말씀하신 대로 좀 무리했어요.
이번에
신대근
병력이
선수.
이제 김태경이
Zombie Grub is
보이기
live right now,
시작하네요.
and she says,
많이 무리했습니다. 5시 확실히
"Talk about crazy stuff."
활성화시키기 위해서 드론
Hold on, I
모집하는
gotta
동안에
check out her stream real quick.
김태경의 감정이
She's
힘이
got
안
an
됩니다.
exclamation point
지금은,
Korea.
김태경 선수가 오히려 더 많이 유리하죠.
네, 순식간에 병력들이 지금
여기서-
영주탈 왜 병력이 안 나오는데 영주탈이
여기서
있었습니다.
병력이 히드라가 너무 적었었는데 일단은
Wait, hold on.
예, 캐논 세 개는
On
아무것도
her
안
stream, Zombie Grub is currently looking at a video of Artosis in day 9 from WCG USA 2005. She's like watching old videos of Artosis right now. Hold on.
토마토
What the hell?
잘못 맞으면 네, 바로 그냥 사라집니다. 예, 이미 드라곤도 많이 있어서 일단은 막을 만큼은 있어요.
네. 자 이렇게 데미지 주면서 신대근은
She's talking about if they look different.
병력 모으고 지금 병력이 없어요. 아 그런데 2시 주면 이건 뭐 할 말 없어요. 그 다음부터는요.
계속적으로 좀 멀티 못하게 막아주고
네.
Dude, Tasteless sounds so different, actually.
모을 수 있는 시간을 벌어야
Alright,
되는데
hold on.
김태균 선수의 움직임이 지금 좋네요.
What's-
여기 저제되면
Korea.
2시인데 어휴 수비가 병력이 이렇게 많아요.
그렇죠.
그럼
어떻게든 이렇게 버티면서 같은 수의 멀티를 지키기만 하면 되는데
Okay, her Korea announcement just says she's in Korea till June 25th.
네, 그만 했다는 얘기이기도 하고요.
지금 안 돼. 앞마당 프로 많이 상했습니다. 지금 숫자가요.
그렇죠. 그럴 때 이렇게 흔들리고 있을 때 히드라 병력이 많이 모여서 어딘가를 아예 밀어버리면 좋은데 일단 본진
Alright,
지역은
anyway, that's really interesting.
좀 무리가 좀 있었고요.
야, 2시 쪽에 이렇게
네.
What will he do having eat bad food now? Oh man.
두 개가 더 추가로 돌아가는 상황이었다면 지금의 이
All the years of Siggy's? That might have, yeah.
안싸우는 기간이 신대근 선수에게 유리하겠지만
All the potatoes you can eat? I wonder, is it actually, is there going to be some diversity of food in Prince Edward Island? Because there's actually like no food diversity in Korea.
네, 정면 치고 나가면 막을 게 없어 보입니다.
Like it is
신대근 선수.
Korean
그냥
food
이제 응집하죠.
일단 템플러
everywhere.
스나이핑도 안 돼요.
Well,
일단 숫자가
not everywhere,
줄었어요.
but it's 98% of restaurants are Korean food.
네, 셋이도 캐논 좀
in
지어야
Korea.
됩니다. 네, 한 번쯤은
And,
노려봐도
like,
될 만한 상황이 슬슬
If
오고
you go to the
있습니다.
big mall in Gangnam, you can find like an Outback Steakhouse.
그런 시대는 어느 정도 있고요. 하이템플러는 어떻게든 무력화시켜야 됩니다.
And it's like I saw one taco shop in all of Korea when I was there, and it was near the university where there was a bunch of
아, 김태현 선수는
Americans
어차피
studying
급할 게 없다는
abroad.
거죠. 예, 꾸준한 프로보 뭐 정찰 등으로
Oh, that's right. He's not
멀티가
vegetarian
없다면
anymore, right?
굳이 예, 무리할 필요가 없다라는 것을 옵저버로 최종적인 예,
All
정찰을
seafood.
성공하면서 예, 그냥 일단은 지키겠다라는 거 같네요.
Outback Steakhouse. I don't have a very good Australian accent.
이 조용함이 정말
Korean tacos, yeah.
불안이래요, 불안.
Those are pretty good, actually.
언제든
There's a lot of fusion food in Los Angeles. One of the few, very few good things about Los Angeles.
예, 끝까지 찾아내야 하는 신대근 선수.
아 이제 내려옵니다. 김태경. 야, 김태경.
근데 신대근 선수도 답답할 것 같아요, 보수 스스로. 아니 아까 그 앞마당 그 함정에
Meat pies.
병력이 무려 거의 두 분의 반 이상을 그냥 잡았는데
아, 너무 많은데요,
네.
김태근 선수.
템플러를 미리미리 솎아주지 않으면 이거 안 돼요. 하나면 밀립니다. 템플러는 그냥 놔뒀어요.
All the zealots are stuck in the back, but it doesn't matter. He's just storming the shite out of all of the hydralisks. Filipino hamburgers? What would that be like?
진짜 역전이에요.
Oh.
역전이 오늘
역전의 역전.
경기도
Presented with a link, so I can find out what it's like.
흐름도 역전. 와, 진짜 오늘의 키워드는 역전입니다. 역전.
그렇습니다.
I mean, it's just. Oh wow, what the heck? Those are interesting looking.
여기서 끝나는 거예요.
네,
사실
그리고
1적인데 이거 왜 못 밉니까?
Looks like a food truck thing? Huh.
아, 없네요.
네.
그래서 이 한방 병력을 제거할 병력을 어떻게 만들어냅니까? 이게 너무
Is it just
힘듭니다.
like
5시 순식간에
Filipino spices or toppings or something?
그리고 본진으로 이동 앞마당으로 차례차례 쳐야죠. 지상 병력이 없습니다. 아, 신대건 치즈.
Paiva with the Jeej.
중간에는 우여곡절이 있었는데 결국 5시 비일면과
Meat pies for Brecky. I feel like I should have a better Australian accent because I actually watch a lot of Australian streamers, so I have their voice in my head a lot. But at the same time, not every Australian streamer has the same accent. So what's going on? Your mum's on eBay? Are you Australian mums on eBay? New Zealand meat pie's better. Okay. Filipino sausage, fried egg, tomato, banana ketchup. Oh, sounds amazing, dude. I'll see you in hell. Alright, what are we watching next? That's actually, it's interesting. That brought it to a 3-3, but I don't know how to find the 3-4 without looking, so looking too hard. Oh, that's Falcon Paladin. Dude, he has 43k views on that. That's amazing. Sometimes I wonder, like, well, let's just check. I'm just kind of curious. Falcon Paladin is like the Brood War guy. He gets actually like a decent amount of views. Well, this one's not that. Wait, is this StarCraft 2? Oh, he does StarCraft 2 also? Yeah, series get a few thousand views. He gets like a few. Yeah, here we got like 10,000 views, 6,000, 5,000. So he's getting like basically like almost as many views as I used to get like back in the day when Brood War was a lot bigger. Flash versus Jaedong on Tau Cross, 100,000 views. Nice. Of course. How long? But what I was going to check is how long has he been doing this? How do you check? Oh, you go to his uploads, right? Play all. It's got 4,000 videos. Is there a way to check when his first video was? I'm curious how long he's been doing it, because he wasn't doing it. He hasn't been doing this whole time. The war just ended. Flippin' fries, loaded fries. Damn. Sounds good, man. Anyway, I'm just curious how long he's been doing this. And sometimes I wonder, like, if I kept doing StarCraft for the last, 20 years or whatever it was. 30, 40 years. If people would still be watching me or not. Wow. Jaedong versus Pure, best of 5? 100,000 views? Damn, dude. Although these are all when Remastered just came out. So he got a big boom when Remastered came out, it looks like. And then it's not quite as much. Videos. Order by date. Ah, okay. Date oldest. 7 years ago. So, that's Hearthstone. He was doing StarCraft 2 stuff. And Hearthstone. Did he switch to Brood War with Remastered, I guess? Probably, is what it looks like. It looks like he's doing StarCraft 2 until Remastered. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Anyway. Some more Bisu, I guess. Bisu versus Luxury. Luxury. He's the Zerg player who plays with his pinky in the air, holding a cup of tea. I don't know. We need to watch them all. His Brood War knowledge was pretty poor from Women's 5 years ago.
두들겨 맞고 있는 가운데
My Brood War's knowledge was pretty poor when I started casting.
가난하게 몰아치고 있는 박찬현 선수의 멀티 쪽에 자원 채취를 못하게 만들어요.
네.
예.
무너지는 과정을
Sounds like that
돌아가면서
makes sense though if he was a StarCraft 2 guy that was like, oh, let's get on the remastered then. when it came out. Anyway, I missed some chat, sorry. But let's get this game going first though. Oh, WCG. Here we go. I guess I just missed some more food talk. Doing good, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm super freaking ridiculously tired, but other than that, I'm actually, like, not bad. As tired as I am, I should be, like, feeling like crap and have a headache, but I'm only have, like, a little tiny headache. I don't feel like that bad right now. Oh, it was a famous WCG game. Got it. Scrolling through 4,000 videos seems like the way to find out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he has. Oh, you're right. He has 4,000 videos, dude. That's insane. That's actually a lot of freaking videos, man. I've only got like less than 2,000 videos, I think. I started in 2007, and I did a tons and tons of videos, but that's true. I did have to break mine up, right? Moletrap.com. That's not what I'm going for. YouTube.com/user/moletrap because freaking stupid band stole my URL. How many videos do I have? I think I can do... Wait, how do I do play all videos? Uploads, play all. And it'll tell me. I think I can do... Wait, what the hell? It's playing my current video. Play all videos. Uploads. What the... That's weird. It's showing me. It's Moletrapception! It's playing my current video. What the... That's weird. It's showing me. Anyway, I got almost 2,000 videos on this account, and that's not counting probably another 50 at least on like Vile Attack. Yeah, no, I mean I back in my day we had to upload YouTube videos uphill both ways. And it's actually kind of true. Like uploading videos was just a pain in the butt back then. We had to split it up into different videos. You're right. So that means some of my videos are like, you know, maybe an average of 2 per game for the first 500 or something like that. Some were short, some were longer, but yeah, man, I'd have to like upload the different parts of the videos in order, and like sometimes they would screw up, and you couldn't just like you couldn't just you couldn't queue up the uploads. You had to upload a video, wait for it to finish. You had to put in all the information ahead of time, upload it. Is he gonna get this drone? I think he is. Oh, so he got it! I knew it! Luxury's like, eh. Get wrecked, scrub. You had to wait for one video to upload, and then you had to go and upload the next part, and then you had to go and upload the next part, and sometimes it would take forever, and sometimes it was, it would screw up. Sometimes I would upload a video for 2 hours, and then YouTube would screw it up, and I'd have to start over again. It's so freaking ridiculous. Alright, I'm looking at a YouTube short from 2017. Water bottle. Why am I watching this? Born to Respect. What? Why?
네, 지금 뭐
Why?
박찬호 선수
I don't. Why?
지금 올인 플레이를
Oh,
하는
that's your
거거든요.
that's your short.
그래서 상대에게
Why do you have a video of yourself taking a water bottle out? This is born to respect.
준비해야 되는 시점에서 히드라 리스크가 올 수도 있는 거, 뮤탈이 올 수도 있는 그 동시에 부담감을 가지고 돈을 쓰게 만들어서
It freezes when I move. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay.
정찰을 최대한 허용하지 말아야 됩니다.
I thought you were showing the label that said born to respect. Yeah, I've heard that happens. I've never seen that before though. Alright, I'm gonna watch it one more time and see what happens. To actually see it.
가급적 빠른 시간을 캐치해야 돼요. 제레어까지 가면서 왼쪽 라인 다 준비하고 있습니다. 박찬호 선수 적격이 졌어요.
1경기의 패턴은 지금까지의 박찬호
It's
선수
clear.
크게 다를 바가 없었거든요. 예, 뭐 저글링 이후에 뮤탈리스크 그리고
Oh, that's actually really neat.
보는 거였고 뭐좀 더 지켜봐야겠습니다. 똑같은 패턴을 선택을 하지.
How'd you do that?
예, 이 선수는 또 아주 과감한 어떤 드랍 형태 플레이도 또 곧잘하는 선수이기 때문에.
Yeah, I've heard like podcasts about that phenomenon or something like that, where it's something to do with like the science. It's science. It's just science. It's has something to do with the fact that it doesn't actually take the crystalline form until something disturbs it or forces it to start aligning. I don't know, something like that. It's happened with lakes before. They've actually seen it happen with lakes, where lakes will like not be frozen and they'll freeze suddenly or something like that. I think. Sometimes water only freezes because it has impurities in it that you know the crystals can like latch onto or some crap like that. I don't know. I'm not doing it justice, but I'm trying to paraphrase a podcast I heard a year ago. But there's something to it like that where it can be below freezing, but it won't freeze, and then something will disturb it in a way that will make it the crystals start forming together or something. What if there's a crystal form that transformed the whole ocean? Well, the whole ocean would have to be cold for that to happen. I wonder, is it colder than ice at like the bottom of the ocean? Oh, that was the premise of the Vonnegut book. Okay. Let's see. Temperature on bottom of ocean. The deep ocean is cold with an average temperature of only 4 Celsius. Okay, so it's not actually freezing cold down below. Is Wikipedia down? I certainly hope not. Nope, I can see Wikipedia. A 6.2 magnitude earthquake in Afghanistan kills at least 1,000 people and injures 1,500 others. Did you know that My Heart, a song recorded by Kyla, was written by Brian McKnight as a gift for her wedding to Rich Alvarez? Okay. An undisturbed container of water is heated in a microwave oven. At the time the container is removed, the lack of nucleation sites prevents boiling, leaving the surface calm. However, once it's disturbed, it violently flashes to steam, spraying water out of the container. Sounds kind of terrifying. That sounds actually terrifying. That sounds like a crazy way of doing some sort of water bomb prank thing. I don't know.
많이 없을 것 같습니다.
그리고 오버로드 걷어내야 됩니다. 곧
People
또
were
두개
named.
만들어서
Oh, because they put their cup of water in the microwave to heat it up for tea or something, and they take it out,
본진의 난입이
and then when they put the tea bag in, it explodes in their face with boiling water.
들어갈 수가 있나요?
It's kind of insane, actually.
아, 네, 지금 에그 써줘야죠. 해찬이한테 에그 써주면은 아이균이 못 들어오고.
Yeah, water has the ability to absorb a lot of energy.
들어왔습니다. 들어갔어요.
지금 어쨌든 많은 것을 투자한 만큼 여기서 재미를 봐야 돼요. 김태균
That's one of the reasons why living near the coast is usually more moderate temperature, actually, because the water
아, 네, 지금
can soak up the excess energy or and spit it back out again at night or something like that.
박찬 선수 입장에서는 뮤탈리스크를 보여줬다면은 여기서 뮤탈리스크 더 뽑아주면 위험해질 수 있습니다.
그리고 일찌감 자이템플러 만화 지금 충전 중이에요.
예, 일단은 뭐
으아.
공격할 수 있을 정도의 뮤탈리스크만 확보를 하고 예, 말씀하신
I don't know who they are either, Private Twice.
야, 이게 들어가서
But I can look it up on Wikipedia and find out.
네, 여기서 본진으로 가서 뮤탈리스크가 사이언스 톰에 맞고 예, 조금 에너지가 좀 많이
Guys, I got a
뮤탈리스크로 컨트롤하기 굉장히
I got a single serving
쓸수 있는 뮤탈리스크만 확보하고
blender.
역할을 빨리
I don't have it yet. It's in the mail.
공격을 한다라고 생각했을 때는 지금 이 상태에서
I ordered a single serving blender,
들이부으면서 견제를 했지만 잘 막아냈거든요.
so I can make like little mini smoothies, or mostly I got it for protein shakes.
자, 뮤탈리스크 위치, 숫자 다
Because I've tried shaker cups, and they don't actually mix the protein powder into the stuff. So I'm gonna try, hopefully use the blender to do it. I don't know. I just thinking of like liquids being stirred and mixed and those stuff made me remember that. But I don't know why I brought it up. Yeah, exactly. It's you can drink out of the blender cup. Exactly. So you just like stick the blender on the thing on the motor and it attaches in the bottom. Blend it, pick it up, uncork the thing, and you just drink it. Blenders are overrated. That might be. That might be. I decided to spend a little bit of money and try it out. I can always return it if it sucks. And it wasn't very much anyways. It was like 20 bucks. So, but it might help me out. It might actually save me some money because like I have a lot of like protein drinks for just make sure I get enough protein in my diet, but also kind of like meal replacement. And protein drinks can be kind of expensive. So if I can use protein powder instead, it'll be actually a lot cheaper in the long run. It's kind of my thinking. Yeah, so you drink out of the blender cup, and then you think you're supposed to like put water in the blender cup and then blend it again for like 10 seconds, and it cleans itself. And I can also use it for like, yeah, for meal prep stuff. I think that might be the one I got also, Smith. Yeah, actually, I opened up that page and it says at the top, last purchased, June 21st. So that's the one I have. And I didn't just get it because it's like the Amazon, it pops up as the Amazon choice. I looked at several other ones and it just looked to be the easiest one actually, so. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, Minions has that one. Got it. Sorry. What do you mean you prefer chopping? You never take the coward's way out? You mean you make your smoothies by literally just chopping up fruit and they're in some sort of tiny pieces? Oh, all the mutas are dead. No, a few of them survived. The samurai way? Guys, let me show you my wallet. Check out my wallet. It's like technically an RFID protection wallet, except that's a scam, but I just use it because it's small and it's really compact. And it's got the Great Wave of Kanagawa on it. And I actually just watched a video yesterday on like the history of that painting, and it's really interesting. Anyway, speaking of samurai, I guess that's what I'm talking about. All this talk of pre-digested food is making me hungry.
러커 숫자가 좀 더 많이 보강이 돼야 됩니다.
That is, you're right. Blending is like, in a way, sort of pre-digesting it, sort of, isn't it? But so is cooking. So is cooking. Actually, there's some theories that cooking food is what allowed humans to have a higher energy ratio because it degrades the food. That's what allowed humans to have bigger brains, basically, because we could get more energy out of our food by cooking it. That is a really interesting wallet. How much is that? $70. I think this was 10 or 7 or something like that. That looks nice though. I like compact wallets that, like this one. I'm not gonna like show you guys the inside. You can look it up if you want, because I want to show my credit card number by accident or something like that. Yeah, I've got too many things in here, but it's just got little slots. So it's just, I don't have any coins, just a couple bills and a couple cards, an ID. But it looks like this one that you linked might be similar the way it works, huh? Does everything like slide out? Does it have like slots? Is that what those cards in the picture are showing? It's nice. I like it. There's a video. Oh wait, there's a button? Oh, you press a button and it pops out your cards? It's got a tracker? That's cool. That's actually really neat. I like that a lot. Time for the daily mole trap doxes himself, yeah. At least I didn't show my credit card number on stream. Well, that might actually be... What would be worse, showing my address or my credit card number? I can cancel my credit card. I can't cancel my address. Solar powered, but it's always in your pocket. How thick is that GPS tracker though? It looked like it was a pretty bulky thing inside your wallet, which I'm not a fan of. You let them know you're a sovereign citizen. Is that, you mean, is that your way of saying that you don't have to show your ID? That card sliding out thing is pretty neat though. Not gonna lie. Well, maybe this is what I'm gonna ask for a birthday gift or something like that. It's pretty cool. Don't know if I want to spend $70 on a wallet though. It's like an Escape from Tarkov. You get in-game money, but it comes in like packs, like actual. It's like takes up item slots, and gets to a point in your game where you can buy a money case, but the money cases are actually really expensive. So sometimes you buy a money case to fit your money in, and then you don't have any money anymore because you spend it all on the money case, and then you have an empty money case. So that's kind of what buying an expensive wallet feels like to me. Oh, like an individual sovereign citizen. Oh, like that's a Republic of Jefferson thing or whatever, right? Or something. Or no, oh no, you're right. I remember now. Like the sovereign citizen is like a whole separate movement, isn't it? It's basically saying like, I am my own nation. You can't, I'm not subject to your laws because I am an individual with my own rules.
센터를 먹어줄 필요가 있습니다. 한
Discord?
11시역은 굉장히 좋고요.
확장 타이밍이 이미 어긋나 버렸고요. 추가
That's not very thick.
프로토스가 센터를 잡았기 때문에 어디든 멀티를 가져가 수월치 않습니다.
아, 여기다 플레이가 무슨 위협적인 게 아니라 마치 화장에
I dig it.
예뻐졌어요.
Can the cards fall out at all?
아, 11시 쪽
That's something I'd be worried about a little bit.
네, 모든 걸 지금 김태현 선수가 손바닥 위에서 박찬 선수
Because this thing has a little clasp, and it shuts, so it can't. Nothing falls out of it. Except the clasp is actually broken on mine. I have to get a new one, I think. 'Cause
이렇게 물량으로 사이언스
sometimes it just comes
물량으로
off.
모습 굉장히 좋고요. 이렇다면은 네, 박찬 선수 이런 상황에서 11시역은 뭐 커널을 뚫어서 수비를 한다고 하더라도 센터를 먹어야지
네.
지금 같은 상황에서 일발 역전할 수 있는
근데
방법이 센터 멀티밖에 없습니다.
지금은 오히려 뭐 맘만 먹으면 김태현 선수가 센터를
Use the blank ones?
네, 그런 상황이긴 한데 드랍의 방향이 이게 중요할 것 같긴 합니다만은 아 이게 통할 가능성이
You mean the blank ones like fill the spots? You need to have the spots filled up or something?
병력
Interesting.
긁어모으고 있습니다. 이제 끝내고 싶다는 거죠.
Interesting.
내일 결승전 준비해야 되거든요, 김태경.
Alright, I'm gonna bookmark that, and maybe I'll get one someday when I win the lottery.
러시를 가게 되면은 네, 박찬 선수가 본진 프로토스의 본진을
BC, by the way, has 190 supply
오버로드가 잘
to Luxury having 70. I think we might be seeing yet another Bisu win. This is like gonna be a third Bisu BVZ win in a row.
이게 가서 젓가락 얻는다고 하더라도 이걸 막아야 되는데 못 막습니다.
오버로드 5개.
He's all killing across the centuries.
아이고, 아, 당신들 본진
You try paying with them?
병력을 어떻게 막을 겁니까?
지금 같은 상황에 게이트가 다 부서진다 하더라도 한 시역과 5시역에
I only have I have a debit card, a credit card, a backup credit card that I never use, and an ID card and medical insurance card. Those are the only cards in my wallet.
확실히 김태현 선수가
So that would be good. It would work for me.
프로토스 가운데는 가장 그 유연함을 가지고 있는 선수라는 게
And then just like bills, some cash.
상대와 운영 전체적으로 상당히 만족스러운 그런 경기력을 보여줬습니다.
What is Bisu doing? Oh, he's going across to like shake his hand. Okay.
김태경은 대응받고 확정이 됐고요.
그렇습니다. 김태훈 선수는 이재동 선수와 송병호 선수의 승자와 아주 편안한
That's how they get ya. That's how they get ya. Oh, no annual fee. No annual fee. I wouldn't want to have that many cards because I wouldn't want to keep them all straight all the time, man.
경기에서 좀
I technically have another card because I signed up for an Amazon card. I never use it. I don't know if they even have the physical card anymore. But it was like, if you sign up for this card and then register it to your Amazon account and then forget about it and make it auto pay, you just get free money. And I was like, okay. It's still a scam because you only get free money when you use it on Amazon, which I rarely do, but... Wait, so this is another Bisu versus Luxury game. But he's wrapping up his keyboard, so I think maybe this was game 1 and we just watched game 2 or 3 or something like that. Tucson Team League. Ooh, I want to watch this game. Got some pixels in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Nada sponsored by Fubu Jeans. Nada versus Anytime. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good one, actually. I don't know why it recommended this to me. It's not really the normal stuff it recommends, but I'm here for it. Nada versus Anytime is gonna be Pog. They're so baby. Watch the whole series? What is this from?
좋은 경기 펼칠 수 있을 거라 봅니다. 자, 두 선수의 경기는 누구나 게임에서 펼쳐집니다. 3라운드 시작합니다.
I don't know if I can find the VODs for the whole series, to be honest. 3 rounds. Wait, what is this? What is 3 round? I don't even know what that means. Hey, have a good one, Rug Monkey. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good trip. Hope your trip goes well and you get to see some cool people and everything. Take care, man. Yeah. Have fun. It's a team series? Oh. Tucson Team League. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. I don't think it's gonna be in the listings. It might be, I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, Tucson. I don't know what the heck that is. Possibility of online GSL casts. Let's see if there's any other info about Artosis in here. Yeah, I don't know how I'd find more of the... Oh, you found it. Spoilers, okay. Wikipedia. Are the VODs in that link, though? I doubt there would be VODs in there. Usually the VODs are not on Wikipedia. Oh, this is like a whole big tournament. Well, we can't watch the whole thing. I wonder if this is on the torrent. I could look to see if it's on the torrent. Oh, you found it? What the heck? How did you find the find it on TLPD? TL.NAT/TLPD/Korean/leagues/31 Tucson Team League/main. That's gonna have spoilers though, isn't it? Game list. Yeah, there's no VODs. There's no VODs on almost any of these. There's a few, but not enough to really watch the whole series or anything like that. There's like one boxer game from the beginning. This is okay. This is like from the middle. Not versus Anytime. It's kind of from the middle. Well, let's see. Not versus Anytime would have been... what teams were they on? Pantech, right? I guess it became We Made? Is that right? So this is from I guess this is from the first round. Anyway, there's no VODs available for the rest of this series at least, so we'll just watch this one. By itself, it's fine. But maybe I'll see if I can find that would be a cool thing to watch the maybe next stream on Saturday or something like that. I'll get that series up and we can watch the finals or something. That'd be fun.
먼저 우영종 선수가 한쪽에서 인사를 드리고요. 7시 쪽에 대라는 방금 박성준 선수를 꺾은
I've never heard of this before either, actually, this series.
우영종 선수 1시 프로토스. 이윤열 선수가 요즘 연습을 상당히 많이 한다고 합니다. 원래는 그
Never heard of it.
상당량의 연습과 마인드 컨트롤에 좀 중점을 두는 그런 선수였었는데 최근 경기 성적이 좋지 않다 보니까 연습량으로 승부를 보려고 하는 그런 경향이 생겼다고 얘기를 하더라고요. 일단 연습을 많이 하게 되면 확실히 자신감이
Artosis is offline now. I wonder if anyone like
새벽 2시 반쯤에 이 스나팀 숙소, 그러니까 연습실에 한번 찾아간 적이 있었는데 그때도 이윤열 선수가 이병민 선수와 같이
I wonder if he said anything more about his departure. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward though, right? You know, he wants to go back to I think his wife's family is from Canada, so he probably wants to just, you know, go back and have some place to maybe a little bit easier to raise kids. Although some of his kids are pretty old though by now, aren't they?
즐긴다기보다는 생활 패턴이 그래요, 대부분. 아메리카 집중력이 높아지니까 아무래도 그렇다는 생각이 좀 듭니다.
So blurry, feels blur, man.
저도 밤에 이렇게 느껴진 감이 들었었는데.
This is even a little bit blurrier than we're used to. But you have to do that for the 2004 games, you know? It's okay. Let me look something up here.
여기에서 예전에 박정석 선수가 이윤열 선수를 이길 때 대각선 방향에서 최대한 그 유닛들을 200까지, 지상 유닛들을 200까지 모은 다음에 스타게이트를 짓고 유닛들을 소비를 시켜가면서 그 테라의 병력들을 줄이고 나머지 자신의 인구수에
Wanna make sure that this
생기면은 스타게이트로 채우는
this is being counted towards my sponsored stream time.
그 경기에서 박정석 선수는
It's interesting. I actually have an ad right now for another sponsorship, and I can't even look at it because it says you can't do other sponsorships while one is in the works.
찍어서 그 지원금을 보내지 않아 캐리어에 결국 말리면서 패배를 했었거든요. 그 경기 동안
Oh, it looks like it says I've hit my streaming goal.
경기였습니다. 예, 예.
I've done my 2 extra hours. How have I done 2 extra hours when I only...
이런 것들이 없고 박정석 선수의 그 한시종 멀티를 밀어버렸다.
Maybe it counted my Darkest Dungeon stream as a sponsored stream, even though I didn't have the overlay.
올라갔기 때문에 업그레이드로 충실히 하고 있었거든요. 그래서 그러니까 예, 그 감각 그때 왜 내가 패배했었는지.
The audio is extra staticky?
네. 자, 해치로 올라가는 것을
Is it?
확인합니다. 그리고 원게이트 코어.
Dankest Dungeon!
대각선 방면이 걸려있기 때문에 오용종 선수가
When I play it, it's the dorkiest dungeon. Haha!
11시 쪽에 멀티 빨리 가져가면서 터렛이 안 박히는 지역에서 최대한 그 테란과
It's that guy.
동일한 싸움만 예 말하자면 선수들이 말하자면 좀 세미 싸움만 만들어낸다면은 그 이후에 이제 멀티 한 대 더 들리면서 탈크 올려서
Yeah, I did a Darkest Dungeon stream last night. I streamed for like 5 hours actually.
네. 조영종 선수가 초반 압박을 하기 위해 뭐 드라곤을 찍어내는 것으로 예상이 되고 바로 드라곤 사정거리 업그레이드.
It was a long stream. Maybe it was even 6.
조영종 선수 지금까지 빌드오거나 어떤
Well, anyways, if it says that I've done my
초반에 좀 압박할 생각이었다면요.
well, I'll leave the overlay up for a little while for the rest of the stream actually, just to make sure. But then I'm not gonna have the overlay on. This campaign lasts a month if I want it to, but I don't think anyone's gonna sign up, so I probably won't leave it on for a month.
파일럿 회의가 지어질 때까지 게이트웨이가 안 올라갔다면 드라곤 압박은 아니에요. 아카데미? 네. 이윤열 선수. 자, 이거.
Am I still alive?
메딕 소스 추가해주면서 벌처와 같이 쓰고 나오겠다는.
I think so.
그런 것 같습니다. 대각선이니까 아무래도.
Someone died. My Hellion died, but I don't remember who it was.
네, 옵저버 뽑으면서.
It might have been an unnamed Hellion.
타운 멀티. 예, 이런 식으로 경기 플레이 할 것 같으니까.
I don't remember who it was, but my strongest frontline fighter, high-level Hellion, died. Or no, it wasn't my strongest. It was a mid-level one. But it died against the boss. And Bisu got the killing blow, so that we actually at least beat the mission. I pulled off a pretty 5-head play, to be honest with you. You weren't a Hellion, okay. Couldn't remember. I think it was unnamed Hellion. But yeah. Minions has died. Faragia died twice. Optimator died and then came back to life. A couple programmers have died.
예, 오영종 선수 일단 나가서 병력들 맞이하죠. 네. 계속 이제 치고 빠지면서 그동안에 드라군을 잃지 않는다면 추가된 드라군과 합체해서 본진 앞에서 전부 다 잡아나겠다는 건데.
Vulture snuck through. He's gonna put mines behind the Dragoons now. This is but he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill your bio actually. Good old bio rush.
결과로 봤을 때는. 네, 옥저버 테스트 준비됩니다. 이제 오영종 선수.
Miss micro? What did he micro wrong? I actually missed it.
중간중간에 좀 싸워서 상대방의 병력을 섭해줘야만이 막기가 좀 편하죠. 자, 큰 피해 역할을 막아낸 오영종.
Oh, he missed goon shots?
이것도.
Oh, no. Well, that's some miss micro also. Or maybe a lack of micro. Oh, just running Dragoons directly. And, like, in the worst way, so that the Goons, like, took the most damage. It wasn't like one Dragoon was soaking up the mines. Bisu would have won. No, Bisu would have done the exact same thing. No. Sometimes Bisu is a micro god, and he micros against the mines without observers perfectly, And sometimes he A moves without observers through minefields and loses screens.
대박도 저런 대박이 없습니다, 진짜는. 예, 저항력을 80% 정도 줄였죠. 그렇죠. 프로브 잡히는 것보다 더 대박이에요. 드라곤 넷이 그 마인에 폭사했다라는 건, 정규 오영종 선수 지금은, 뭐 실제적인 타격도 타격이거니와.
Don't make me like the godlike Bisu Mine micro game?
대단할 것 같습니다.
Oh, link it. Oh, okay, okay.
예, 왜 내가 이런 실수를 했지? 만약에
He is got. You know, which one is a response to that? He's done it at least a few times. But he also in the mid game can just sometimes he just blunders his goons through mines.
테란이 앞마당 멀티를 가져갈 때 압박 정도는 할 수 있거든요. 그래서 뭐 완전히 무리해서 뚫겠다는 생각보다는.
All right, this is good. This is a good sign. I'm starting to get really tired.
원래 드라곤 넷 뭐 다섯
This is good. So I want to be able to sleep tonight.
그 움직임을 커버하는 플레이가 가능합니다. 그리고 후속 드라곤 넷 정도는 이렇게 앞마당 멀티적을 지키고요. 그런데 지금 그런 플레이가 안 되고
I want to actually be able to sleep.
센터로 활보하고 있는 바로 이 시점. 아 이거 테란이 뭐 꾀할 만한 그런 상황이라고 볼 수 있겠네요. 그리고 팩토리
I was actually in. I was in this other. I was watching this Tarkov streamer, and she was like, just talking about food randomly. I was like, oh, have you heard of this Factor thing? A lot of streamers have been sponsored by it. I haven't, but a lot of streamers have been sponsored by it. And like they have keto meals, and like I've been having them, and they're really good for, you know, my diet. And like she just like gave this like really genuine spiel about how great they were. I was like, oh man. But she wasn't sponsored by them. And it was funny because she gave like this perfect sponsored style, like legit, you know, endorsement of them. And she wasn't sponsored. I was like, damn. Can you put my link up? Because she was streaming to like 500 people. I wonder if people get much traction with these though. Like, it's so much money to invest to get these meal prep things. So I wonder how often people actually buy it. Like, I wonder what percentage of people would actually sign up, you know? Because I did like HelloFresh, and I probably streamed to like 30 or 40 people, told them about it, and some more people on YouTube. I had 0%, right? So it's like, how many people do you need to get to where the percentage? Like, if she has 500 viewers and she does that, is she gonna get anyone, or is maybe not? I don't know. I get my first Factor meals next week though, so I'll probably show them off and give a review. StarCraft gamers bad for food sales? Why? Gamers are too busy playing games. They can't spend time chopping food. Who would chop up food? They can't be wasting their time making food. They gotta keep hitting the ladder. Just order out. Well, and again, that's what Factor is for, actually. Factor is basically like ordering out. Because Factor is like HelloFresh, except without the meal prep. Or without actually cooking. HelloFresh, they give you the ingredients and you cook it. Factor is like they just give it to you put together and you just literally microwave it. So it is, Factor is the lazy version of HelloFresh, which I'm down with. HelloFresh was like, oh, make these easy meals that all we give you is the 15 ingredients you need and you have to spend like an hour doing it.
참네요. 한번 참는다라는 건
To freeze with Hungry Man.
예, 그렇죠.
I used to do that actually, Pragma Fights. Hungry Man is actually pretty pretty good value. Hungry Man was a staple of my diet for a while. I haven't in a long time though, just because like I don't know if like it's a little bit legit. I'm not sure how legit or how important it is, but like I just started feeling like frozen stuff was just like probably just not healthy. So I've tried to avoid frozen stuff. Stuff that's like commercially frozen. I actually make my own food and then I freeze it in like containers, so it's I still have frozen dinners, right? I don't get me wrong, I still do have like I have backup frozen dinners that I eat sometimes. But I try and avoid the Hunger Mans and stuff like that because I feel like they're probably just kind of nastier. Not as healthy stuff to have. And I did actually listen to a podcast recently about it. How there's some legitimacy to that, but it hasn't really been well researched yet. All right, anytime's going in here. I don't think this is gonna work. He did some good zealot bombs. Well, actually, there's not many tanks. There's actually only like 6 tanks in the back there. He's gonna get them all. At first I was like, this is a mistake because there's so many vultures, but he actually just didn't have any tanks in the back. Partly because of those zealot bombs. The zealot bombs actually won him that battle, I think. Do you have backups of the backups? Hey, lurk your stream. Kind of, yeah, actually, because I have like, I have frozen food that like I cooked like a big pot of food, and then I cooked a couple like individual I froze a couple individual containers of it for my own like frozen, and then I also have like a couple like 1 or 2 store-bought frozen meals that are the backup of the backup, I guess. In a way. Man, now I'm hungry. Do I have some snacks nearby? I think I do. Yes, I do have snacks. Maybe I shouldn't be eating this late though if I'm planning on sleeping after the stream, huh? Let's have a little bit of snacks. Just a little bit of snacks. Wait. Hold on a sec. Look at that guy. That kid's like, StarCraft! Woo! He's so excited. Eating will wake you up? Maybe I shouldn't have any snacks then. What if I have like just a couple bites? I'm like a little hungry though, so it's like... I am planning on streaming for another hour. Or let's see, well when did I start? I started like 9:20. I wanted to go for at least 2 hours. So I'm gonna be on for at least another 40 minutes. The Mole! What's up, Zlifo? How's it going? Yeah, I actually, in university I didn't, I ate pretty well actually, because one of my roommates would like often cook food for like everybody. He just liked it, so he would like cook meals for everyone. So sometimes I would eat well because of him, and then I would just cook like garbage a lot of the time also. Ramen or whatever, pasta. Because I couldn't afford to eat out, or I couldn't afford to have a lot of frozen dinners or anything like. I guess I did have some. Oh, that Templar just walked straight up in there and stormed the crap out of the tanks. The Templar just got ignored until it got right on top of him. That was kind of crazy. Alright, I'm gonna have like a very small. You know what? I could eat like a banana. Maybe that would be healthy enough to like eat this late.
구석적으로 몰아놓고 한꺼번에 잡는 것이 훨씬 더 효율적이지 않습니까? 그런 것을 생각을 했나 봅니다.
I don't know. I'm just gonna have a few nuts.
가장 중요한
A
것은
few nuts.
거리의 압박이 있습니다. 대각선 위치이기 때문에 그 테란의 유닛도 어느 정도
What were we talking about?
네, 대각선 위치로 전진하기가
Oh yeah. And actually, the reason I probably survived college is because I got a job at this hippie natural foods vegetarian restaurant. And so if I was working like 2 shifts a week or 3 shifts a week or something like that, I would eat a meal when I was there. I would take half the meal home and have another meal later. So like half the food I ate was garbage. I would like get a pizza from Little Caesars for dinner, eat half of it for dinner, eat the other half for breakfast in the morning. And then the other half of the time, I'd be eating like really good, healthy, like hippie food.
오영종 선수 하나 확장 더 마저 가져갑니다. 이 드라군이 뭐 벌써에 다 잡힌다고 하더라도 한마도 오영종 선수가 유리합니다.
I actually mostly had the Hungry Man's like after college, I think.
세계탑 자체가 안 하는 것 같죠? 아, 후속병력의 압박에서 벗어나고자 하는 플레이.
I don't know. I'm old, I don't remember. I don't remember things anymore.
센터 쪽을 지금 장악하지 못했다는 측면에서 지금 뭐 이윤열 선수가 좋은 상황은 절대 아닙니다. 이건 오영종 선수가 확실히 좀 리드하고 있는 상황이 맞거든요.
600 shots.
이윤열 선수의 벌처가 종횡무진 활약하면서 상대방의
How many shots does it actually take?
모르겠는데
Is it 9?
캐논도 충실히 건설이 되어 있고요. 멀티 상황도 오영종 선수가 이윤열 선수가 2개나 앞서고 병력 규모 또한 차이가 납니다. 완전히 이거 루나
It's actually so many shots.
루나라는 루나맵에서의 전투 선수의 플레이와 거의 유사할 정도로 굉장히 안전하게 플레이합니다. 자, 이윤열 선수 지금 오영종 선수의 업그레이드는 어떻게 되어 있나요?
Because they do 20 damage, but they do a quarter damage to SCVs, right? Or something?
공이력 탑죠, 예.
Because of the damage types, I never know anything about.
오영종 이제 나오는 거 잡아먹겠다 생각입니다. 자, 벌처 달립니다만 벌처로 효과를 제대로 뭐 상대 멀티 쪽에 있는 프로그를
Forget about the damage types.
그 타이밍이 없었고.
Alright, we'll stop there. I have a few nuts.
그동안에 모은 벌처와 탱크로 한꺼번에 나가봤습니다만은 그 첫 번째
I gobbled some nuts.
프로토스가 너무 잘 싸웠죠.
Oh, let me feel a little bit better.
가져가기 위해 커맨 센터 벌처 털에 건설하는 모습.
I probably should have just had a protein drink. That would have been good, actually.
자, 또 다시 올립니다.
Well, the double shuttle. He doesn't have a lot of forces here, actually, though. He only has a handful of dragoons. But the double shuttle. He got the look. He's gonna do it, actually. Never mind. Nada has not had critical mass of tanks ever. Oh! Nope. He just A-moved his Templar to its death instead of storming a million SCVs. That's painful to watch.
그렇기 때문에 그렇다면 자원이 더 많다는 얘기니까 당연히 저렇게 소모전을 하면 프로토스가 유리하다는 걸 오영종 선수가 아는 겁니다. 자, 오늘 게이트 플레이네요. 대단한데요, 지금. 자, 이윤열 선수는 여기와 지금 아웃 쪽을
I might take that out. I don't think a single person has ever messaged me about doing freelance work because of that message in chat. Hey, Brainiac. What's going on? How you been? I'm glad that you enjoy it when you can. We enjoy having you here. There's a streamer that I used to watch sometimes that I like recently. I was like, I actually checked their channel because I was like, did I like unfollow them accidentally or something? Why have I not seen them stream in like months? Sometimes people just disappear though. It's kind of weird. There's this one guy that was actually like he got a lot of viewers. He was streaming to like 100 or 200 viewers, so he was like pretty
쪽으로 달려들면은 못 막습니다. 경력 튀어나오는 거 보시죠.
established streamer.
질럿의 이미지답게.
And he had like a full-time job and he streamed in the evening, right? But he just disappeared. He just one day he just stopped streaming, and I don't think he even like made an announcement or anything like that. What are these Dragoons doing? He just like cut out. I don't know. I guess I was reminded of that because you're like, oh, it's been a while since you caught my channel, and I was like, is that because sometimes it's just because your schedule doesn't match, right? So like one person that I haven't caught streaming almost at all is because they changed their schedule and just like it just happens to be completely off from my schedule, so I like almost never catch her online. But some people just disappear. Yeah, life just gets in the way. Oh, here we go. Oh, Donna's so dead. Nada's so dead. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, there's more tanks behind. Virtual job interview with Twitch. Nice! Oh, damn, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. I hope they let you, reschedule. That's rough, man. That's rough. Especially because you like started the interview and then you're like just couldn't even finish. Oh man, that's hard. That must have felt bad. But I hope you can get that figured out. What would you be doing for Twitch if you don't mind me asking? I have I actually applied to work at Twitch? I think I applied to work at Twitch once. And I think I've like inquired to working at Twitch once or twice. And I've always been denied. I don't know if I'd want to work at Twitch right now, but especially back when they were kind of still getting going, I was really interested in working for them. That was a fun game though. 2004 meta, 2004 macro especially, like you could tell like Nada's macro was like not, you know, tippy top. Compared to, you know, what you'd expect or something like that. But it was still, like, really interesting game. You were okay at the beginning, but the cough got worse and worse. Data scientist. Nice. So the one job that I remember, like, I actually applied for was, I don't remember the title, but it basically would have been someone to help coach new streamers on how to like get going and grow and stuff like that. Yeah, it was definitely more micro focused, especially Nada was like a micro god, right? So let's see. I was hoping it would give me another like cool old Nada video or something like that, but the recommendations are failing me. More, please. Love these old SC matches. Oh, this was uploaded 7 years ago. In 2015. That's interesting. To Navake. Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so that's the one that the job that I really applied for, like actually submitted an application. And then like I just kind of Gur games. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch an old 2001 Gur game, man. 2001 is just a little bit too janky. They're just gameplay was just so bad in 2000, 2001. It's just like, ugh, it's so hard to watch. It's like painful. All right, what is this? Firebat Hero? Sure. Firebat Hero versus Sue. We'll take it.
자, 오늘 한 경기도 아직까지는 동족전이 없습니다. 먼저 이성은 선수의 모습이 보이고 있고요.
네.
자, 그리고 5시 지역에 노란색을 띠고 있는 어윤수 선수의 모습입니다.
그리고 모조리 대각선이었어요 지금.
그러게 말입니다.
네, 서킷 브레이커까지
Um,
대각선입니다.
네, 뭐 1시와 7시였는데 이번에는 5시와 11시 이렇게.
Yeah, Gur was awesome for sure, but I just like, yeah, exactly. You kind of need me in a certain mood to watch those really old games.
네.
But that'd be cool, man. Data scientist is actually sounds like it'd be pretty interesting. I don't think I'd be. I don't know if I'd be good at it. Well, I mean, like obviously if I had a degree in it, I could be good at it. But anyways, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I think it's something that Twitch needs more of, to be honest. Is like, you know, kind of figuring out how to optimize stuff for all kinds of people, especially for streamers, you know?
1라운드 때는 어윤수 선수가 6승
Right now, there's not a lot of tools for streamers to...
하고 있기 때문에 2라운드 들어와서는 그 1라운드
What am I trying to say? Like,
주목을 받지 못하는 상황이죠. 어윤수 선수가요.
to analyze their own stuff or to figure out how to grow and that kind of thing.
예.
이야, 뭐 저보다 남자친구분이 훨씬 백배 천배 만배
Very tired is not the right mood. True. True.
네.
What was going on with this guy, by the way?
백배 천배 만배
선수가요. 저희
I have no idea what that's saying.
41일째. 아이고, 오늘 오빠 따라 처음 왔어요.
예.
이야, 뭐 저보다 남자친구분이
But they show him and he just looks at his feet and looks sad. And she's like nudging him like, come on, come on. And he's like, oh.
이제 인증을 요구하시는 거죠. 네.
예. 아, 저렇게 남자는 좀 약간
Does Twitch give you access to any data or analytics? Some, yes, some.
안면
I mean, I can show you real quick. In case it helps, you know? Let me move this a little bit, though. Let's actually just do that, and we'll do this. And we'll remove this for a minute. So this is like, daily self-docs incoming. True. I don't think my info is on here anywhere. So the main thing, this is so they have channel analytics.
Stabilized.
Hey, Brainiac, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it, dude. Is there a message with it or anything? That's all right. We'll get back to SC in a second. But this is, I mean, this people probably think this is interesting, I think. Daily self-docs, damn it. So this is some info that you get, like amount of hours, average viewers, follows. It's not too in-depth. You just get like, yeah. And apparently you can export data. I don't know how much data you get out of that, but there's stuff like summary, average viewers, -9 from last stream. Great. My viewership's going down. Although that's actually because my last stream was a Darkest Dungeon stream, so not as many people watched that. So you get a little bit of information, but not like a ton. Not like a ton. Achievements. Wow. Apparently I have not, I'm at 690 total hours streamed out of 1,000. I get a Chivo. I get a Twitch Chivo with a crown that does, I don't even know what the hell it does. These are my completed ones. I've raided 100 times with 2 more raiders. Wow. Oh, apparently I've unlocked additional VIP badges. Anyway, so you don't get like a lot of info. You get some. Anyway.
뭐랄까요? 안목이 있으신 분이에요.
예.
저랑 안면이 있는 분.
There's external sites that people use
대각선으로 드론이 올라가는 모습.
most of the time to get more info about their Twitch channel.
SB는 7시로 가고 있는데요.
I don't remember the name of them, but I think if you probably like look up Switch statistics or something like that.
최 코치님 끝나고 선물 있습니다. 가지 말고 대기하시라고
Skitty
지금 말씀하고
369A. What,
저에게도
what
저희
is
중계진에게도 크리스마스
what is
선물을
the 69 hype? I don't understand.
확실히 받고 보니까 아 진정 크리스마스가 얼마 안
Is there any
남았구나.
data you wish they would give you as a streamer?
네.
슬프죠.
예.
뭐 이성 친구가 있는 뭐 애인이 있는.
Well, again, maybe there's more deeper in there that I'm not aware of, so I don't know if this is something that is already being given, but like it's helpful to know when people are tuning in and out and like what those moments are. YouTube does this decently well. But like you want to know like what content is keeping people and what content is driving people away. So like I would love to go back and know at X timestamp when I switched to looking at my analytics instead of StarCraft, 3 people switched away, you know, or something like that. That would be like useful information. They may be, and you know, to be honest, they may be withholding that information because it probably is that like when Twitch forces you to run advertisements, it ruins your stream viewership. And they don't want you to know that because they want to run ads and make money off you. I don't think there's a region-based breakdown, no. I'll just double check it in the back. I won't bring it up this time. I'll just look in the back to see if I can see anything that says it. Insights, channel analytics.
오버로드를 띄워놓을 수 있는 그런 구조물을 만들어 놓는 것도 좀 저그에게 좀 어느 정도 좀 맞춰주기 위함 아니겠습니까? 그런 부분들을.
Oh, actually, hold on a sec. Let me show you this real quick, actually.
상황이 만들어질 수도 있는 것이었었는데.
There's a little bit more down here. So if you scroll down from here, actually, it shows you some other stuff. So it shows how much money you make from different things. This is like kind of interesting. Can you guys see this? It shows you which of your emotes are used the most. That's kind of fun. Not like super useful, but it's kind of fun. I guess it's kind of useful because like emotes are the one major like reward that you can give people for subbing, right? Where your views come from. This is important also. This is good information. Blackman, so like Blackman and Coach People League, they raid me a lot, so that makes sense that I get a lot of views from them, right? TL.net, I get a lot of views from them. That's interesting too. That's good to know. Yeah. Who is this? Attentat? I don't know who this is. I've never seen this in this list before. But yeah, this is kind of cool too to know who you share people with. So 18% of my viewers also watch Diggity. That makes sense. I've never seen Attentat in my list before though. Who is Attentat? Are they a StarCraft streamer? Apparently so. CPL, C rank Zerg. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So, and then like Dead Infested has 14%, but that's probably because I rated him the other day, and so a lot of his viewers were people that I gave him. Same as CPL raids me, and I raid them when I can get a chance. Who the hell is Loves Now? Loves Now 7? Loves Now 7? That's weird that these new people are on this list that I haven't seen before. Good Manner, StarCraft, Broodwar content, make every day your masterpiece. Huh. Doesn't stream very often, I guess. Another CPL guy. Okay, that makes sense. What else down here? What else is down here in the depths of this? Oh yeah, this is really interesting. This is actually kind of fun. That these are my go live announcements, and it shows how many people clicked based on the message that I had. So, and this is only recently though. This is the last 30 days. Can I change that? I can't. Oh, let's do the whole year. Sort by engagement. So I can see that my best engagement message, the one that got the most clicks, was when my go live message says, "Ignore me, do not click under any circumstances." That got the most clicks. There you go. Good to know. That's kind of funny. Yeah, reverse psychology works every time. But some of these are just random dumb things. Anyway, so there's all the channel analytics basically. Yeah, you the main thing that you want to know as a streamer though is,
아깝네요.
like I said, what is drawing people in, what is keeping people, and what is driving people away. And YouTube does those really well. YouTube will show you a graph of how many people watch your stream watch your video by the minute. So you can actually see if there's a dip at 1 minute and 15 seconds. You can look at that video and see what that was. That made, 30% of your viewers tune out of that video and switch away. And Twitch has nothing like that, as far as I'm aware of. But yeah. The main thing that I hear people complain about with Twitch though is just the lack of discoverability. Like, it doesn't feel like it would be that hard to just make a YouTube like system that has clips, right? Clips are little snippets of people's streams that are like highlights, and like, why not just have those be browsable and have, when someone watches a clip, have it recommend other clips, just like you're watching YouTube, and be like, here's another StarCraft clip, and like it shows you other people's clips, and like stuff like that, where you could find other streamers that you might make you might be interested in. There's nothing for that. It's like this Twitch meta that if you want to grow on Twitch, you have to use every other platform. You have to go on TikTok and have people on TikTok go to your Twitch. You have to go on YouTube and have people on YouTube go to your Twitch. You have to go on Instagram and post videos of your gameplay on Instagram and have people direct from Instagram to Twitch. Because Twitch has zero transferability and growth possibility. If they did like tags, if they did some sort of tag system where you could maybe, I guess they think they do have tags, but people don't use it or it's not very accessible, but like, it feels like they could have some, if you're talking about data analysis, it feels like there should be a way for you to be able to analyze, what kind of aspects a stream has. Kind of like a Pandora thing. Pandora is like analyzing kind of behind the scenes different characteristics of music and saying, oh, well, because you like this music, this other music has, 80% of the characteristics, so you might like it also, right? So it feels like it wouldn't be too difficult to set up some sort of system to associate streams that way. And there are recommendations on Twitch, but sometimes they're kind of random. Usually they're just based off the game. Usually they're just like, oh, you watch Tarkov? Here's one of the top Tarkov streamers. Which, again, doesn't give any discoverability to anyone that's not the top streamers. So. I think I've probably ranted enough about that now, unless you have any other questions, but I might not even be the best person to ask, to be honest, because I'm not like a professional streamer. I mean, I guess I'm professional, I'm a streamer, but I'm not like streaming for a living. So there are probably other people who have more opinions about it, who are more focused on making their living off of streaming. Battle cruiser operational.
그 머리 숫자가
Speaking of
채워졌을
emotes.
때,
예.
그때쯤 나가고자 하는 생각이 아닌가도 싶고요. 지금
예.
일단 후반은 추가 마린들은 많단 말이에요.
예.
이게 또 있어요, 많이.
어윤수 선수도 섣부르게 이제 공격성을 발휘하지 않고 다리 쪽에서
I am
잘
actually
지키고
above
잘
average.
지키고 있는 가운데 러커 뜨고 쓰리가스 올라간
I
이후에
think the
하이브리드가
average
됩니다.
streamer has like,
다 확보하고
you know, 4 viewers or something like that.
공일업은 굉장히 빠르게
Just because there's so many
상황입니다.
streamers.
두 번, 세 번 돌려가지고 바로 치고 나오는
There's so many
상황은
people out there
아니었거든요.
streaming for 0 people and stuff like that. So
넘어가네요. 패스를 좀 일찍 띄우는
네.
I'm probably like
태클을 밟기 시작하고 있는 어윤수 선수.
top 20% or something like that.
네.
시작한다.
지금
넣고 왔어요.
예, 뮤탈스가 그대로 살아있기 때문에 물론 테란이 뮤탈스크에 의해서 자원 손해라든가 병력 손해
But if you have like a small streamer that only has like, you know, 1 to 300 viewers at a time, those are still like probably top 1%.
예, 조심스럽게
At least top 5% of streamers.
그래서
네. 자, 그래도 뚝심 있게 한 방을 모았다는 것이 이성훈 선수의 그런 장점이라고.
Now, to be fair, a lot of those streamers that are streaming for 0 people have crappy streams, and that's why no one watches them. You know, not everyone has the potential to grow, and they're just shut down by the Twitch system. Yeah, I don't remember the number. I remember hearing it at some point though that like the average Twitch stream has very few viewers because there's just so many people out there that just don't. You know, they're just. I used to sometimes go live when I didn't have any viewers. Just because I wanted to have a record, like so in case I did something cool and I wanted to show someone, there was a VOD of my stream online that I could just show someone for whatever game I was playing. Sometimes people do that. But the thing is like it's very easy to want to stream for people, but if you have 0 viewers, it's very difficult to put on a show when you know no one's watching. And so it becomes cyclical where like you're too lazy to put any energy into talking to your chat when there's no chat. But then when someone does tune into your chat and watches you, you're not saying anything, and so they don't stay because you're boring. So yeah. Put on a bikini and you'll have more streamers. Need more viewers? Yeah. I don't think that would work for me though. I think I would have less viewers if I put on a bikini. Just saying. Sue is playing this pretty well. Byron here has a pretty substantial force bearing down on his natural though, so this is a little bit spooky for him. He has a lot of lurkers actually. I don't think he's too worried. Look at these bridges. Wait, what map is this? Is this... For half a second I thought this was Andromeda, but no, it's a Circuit Breaker.
그러면서 테란도 추가 확장
안 그러면은 지금 추가 멀티는 이런 식으로 끊겨지게 되는 데다가 곧 있으면은 러커와 함께 디팔러가 힘을 합치게 되는 이런 상황이 온단 말이죠.
와, 확실히 좀
이러기 한 번.
That was not the best pull, but he got there eventually.
마찬가지라는 것이 문제고요. 지금 공격을 확실히 가던 지킬 만한 그런
Well, welcome, Mums on eBay. I've found a fair amount of streamers that I enjoy watching that way also. Where I'll just be like bored and none of the streamers I like are on, and so I'll just like pick a game that I want to watch and just browse the channel and click on several people until I find someone that doesn't suck. But I mean, I have that advantage over a lot of people that you recognize me, right? Because I used to be a bigger deal, and so sometimes people will be like, "Oh yeah, Mole Trap," and they'll check out my channel when they wouldn't normally do so. So it's a little kind of an advantage that I have from being older than Twitch. Exactly. A lot of people come in here and they say they saw me on the SC2 VODs channel, which is a channel that just does reruns of old StarCraft 2 matches. And they saw an old VOD when I was casting Code A, and they thought, oh, whatever happened to him? And they just like looked me up.
불안한데요, 대란이 뭐 아주 커다란 물은 그런 그 교전이 있었던 것도 아니지만 아직까지 뭐 적의 병력을 좀 줄여주면서 병력 바꿔치기를 해준다거나 이런 장면도 보이지 않고 이제 디파일러의 활약이 눈에 보이거든요.
이제는 그냥 내버려 잠시 후에는 플레이가 나오고 막 울트라가 나오고 이런 순이잖아요.
점이 나오고 난 이후에 저그가 센터로 강하게 치고 나오고.
Well, I'm glad you guys found me. Or found us, I should say. It's like my stream, but you know, I think a lot of the value of the stream is that people come in here and chat about stuff together. BCQ really rated a random guy streaming SC2, no followers, and now he's regularly in the hundreds. Very doubtful. I could be wrong. Maybe you're right. Maybe that happened, but usually one raid doesn't get anyone hundreds of viewers. It's more likely that that person was already rising or already had a decent base already or something like that. Raids are not a very effective way of getting more followers, usually. I'll put it this way. I had probably the best raid ever that anyone could have. I had Artosis raid me, and hear me out, let me explain this. Not just because Artosis, but... Wait, hold on, before I tell this story, let me respond to Alex. Started watching your VODs back in the day when Cloudart was also commenting? Yeah. Old school fan. Well, glad you're still around, Alex, or maybe, I guess, back or something like that. And, wait, Schmaffer, are you Alex Smith and you moved over to Twitch? Or is it just two people that are talking about the same thing? Which would be funny. But yeah, I get a lot of people coming into my stream that are like that they remember me from like 15 years ago. Oh, from Twitter, interesting. Yeah, Cloudart was awesome. Same guy. Okay, cool. Well, welcome. Glad you found the channel. So Artosis raided me, right? He sent me 1,000 people. And this is like the perfect raid because it's like all Brood War people, and I'm someone that most of those people are gonna recognize. So it's not even like I'm some rando, it's like I'm someone that they already know, and they didn't know was streaming, and Artosis is like, here's Mole Trap, and so it's like basically the perfect raid for me, right? It's exactly the audience that I want, people that already know me, which is rare, and they're inclined to follow my channel, right? Artosis rated me with over 1,000 people. I got 50 to 70 new followers from that. 50 to 70 new followers comes out to about one more viewer per stream. Maybe 2 or 3. My viewership did not go up significantly after Artosis gave me that raid at all. That's my experience. Maybe it was different for this other guy, but usually random raids against to people that are just randos, a bunch of people will follow. A bunch of people will follow them, kind of as almost as a charity. Some of them, oh, those Marines are so screwed. They're just stuck behind the minerals with the swarms on top, surrounded by ultralisks. That's oh, but then those lings got wrecked too. So in my experience, which albeit is somewhat limited, I've never seen anyone get really big off of raids. It's just you need raid, and that's the popular opinion too that I've heard from other people too, that raids don't really get you that many more viewers. They get you some.
어떻게든 지켜주면서 중앙에서
But it's part of slow growth. It's not a way to get a million followers out of nothing. Unless
일단 퇴각합니다.
it's like
모든 울트라가 지금 현재 뭐 눈에 보이기에도 세 개거든요.
you do a collaboration with
지우개
you know, Ninja or something like that.
예.
오히려 우리 손해가 더 컸죠.
예.
If you're getting 80,000 viewers and you're not just getting rated, you're getting co-streamed, and like that's a way that you can maybe get some significant growth. But you're still not going to be as big as Ninja. It's still going to be just like a tiny fraction of it. So. I don't know. That's how I viewed it. Is it possible that one guy got rated and got hundreds of viewers after that? That's possible. I think there's probably more at play. Would be my guess. I didn't rage enough about Protoss being OP. I think that's probably the case. Yeah. That would be cool. That would be really, really cool, Brainiac. That would be really interesting to know how, you know, to look at before and after big raids and see what the long-term impact is on someone's stream. Look at that cheeky hatchery. Now, I do know that people, sometimes a raid will get you affiliate, because affiliate, you need an average, I think you need an average viewership of like 3. Like you need to stream 100 hours and have an average viewership of 3 people or something like that. And so if you're streaming for 0 people and a streamer raids you for 150 viewers, your average just spikes to 1 million, you know? And so I've known of people who were trying to get affiliate and they got 1 big raid and they got affiliate. But affiliate is just one step. You know? But that would be very interesting to know, because people raid each other a lot on Twitch now. It's like it's Twitch etiquette that you raid your friends, right? So a lot of people raid each other all the time back and forth. So. And then there's some streamers that specifically, this StarCraft game is crazy, by the way. I'm kind of rambling about other stuff, but like I'm also watching it, which kind of half-assedly, and it's been kind of bonkers. Yeah, there's some Tarkov streamers that I watch that they actually. They're big Tarkov streamers, and they specifically will only raid at the end of their stream people with less than 20 viewers. And sometimes they're playing together, and they'll have like, you know, all their combined viewership of like 1,000 viewers or more, and they'll like do a double raid on some tiny streamer that doesn't know what to do. And so, you know, you could look at those people and see, do they become bigger after that? I doubt it, because I haven't seen that in my experience, but... Yeah, I was very consistent for a while, for sure, Schmaffer. And then, yeah, I completely fell off the map. Stopped doing anything for a long time. Although, let's see, stopped paying much after C2 came out. Yeah, so I switched to StarCraft 2, and then when I moved to Korea and I was casting professionally, I stopped doing stuff on YouTube, basically. Because I was just focused on, like, the in-person casting. And I was playing a lot of League of Legends, so I wasn't doing much either. And then when I left Korea, I just kind of fell off the map and I just stopped. I just basically did nothing for about 7 years. An ineffective rate is 1. Yeah. Those are usually the rate of 1 is like. Wait, there's a StarCraft 2? Schmaffer, the person you don't remember the name of, was it Rise or Cholera? Those were the 2 other guys that we casted with a lot. Klazar, Diggity. Rise and Cholera I casted with a lot. And Rise is kind of back around. He's been doing stuff off and on lately as well. Diggity's back too, actually. If you don't know, Diggity actually streams StarCraft casts every week. So if you want, you can follow Diggity SC on Twitch. He does it also, and he's back on YouTube too.
이렇게 좀 후퇴에 몰릴 정도가 아닌데요. 자, 몰입 매직은 무한이나 마찬가지예요, 지금은.
Yeah, I think usually when people raid with a raid of 1, it's just like they're just saying hi to their friend.
울트라가 어느 정도 울트라가 지금 없죠.
많지 않아요.
네.
You're welcome.
자, 스쿼지 위주로 뽑다가
Because if you're streaming to 1, it's probably just them. It's probably just literally one, like the streamer has their own stream open or something, you know?
밀어붙이고 그다음에 12시 같은 멀티는 좀 미리미리 깨줬어야 되는데
9시 저기 커맨드 지어지는 것 같거든요.
네.
Sue has a lot of the map. But Firebat Hero just seems to be just scraping by anyways. I feel like he's probably gonna die soon though.
야, 이거 지금 셋이 위험합니다. 위험해요. 위험해요.
이병력은 잡혀도 이만큼 또 나온다는 것이 문제거든요.
베러스도 개인장이 많고 자원도 있고. 야, 이게 베슬이 이만큼의 저 번째 기다리고 있네요.
예. 12시 확장만이라도
But yeah, to answer your other question a little bit more earlier, like I said, I applied to that one job, which was going to be like a mentor for new streamers or whatever. But I also, like, I knew... I put out some feelers. I never really tried that hard, but like I kind of knew people that were... when Twitch was starting. And I kind of always hoped that I would be able to get involved in Twitch somehow at the beginning, but it didn't really ever... I mean, Twitch is in the end a lot just a programming venture, you know? Like, I had been a broadcaster, but they didn't need broadcasters, they needed programmers, so I never really had a spot. Lack of Firebats from Firebat Hero. Eraser? Wait, what's going on over here? That's a lot of science vessels for not much going on up there. Okay, he's gonna try an eraser. A 4-vessel eraser to kill like 3 drones. And he just sends the Marines in here anyway.
위치에 지금 울트라가
어떻게 죽을 거야, 뭐 울트라도.
예, 센터 쪽에서 또 9시를 먹고 있기 때문에 찍으면 찍는 대로 머리는 나온다고
Roar, roar.
위험합니다.
아니 매직이 머리보다 훨씬 많습니다. 또 여기는
배슬도 많고.
네. 예, 매직
아니고 이게.
예, 매직 배슬 조합은 진짜 하는 게 소용없는 조합이거든요. 예, 공격 유닛은 지금 저 2레디, 예, 공격 무기는 2레디 하나밖에는 없고요.
예,
네.
예. 근데 저 입장에서 정말 답답하고 짜증 나거든요. 안 죽어요. 그냥.
바이러스 풀가동입니다.
I think probably the way to transfer viewers to another person more is to do a collaboration stream. I don't know how effective that is either though, but like I often see, I mean that's not that effective either, but sometimes these people do squad streams and then they'll be like, oh, I'm teaming up with so and so, go check them out too, and then they put a link in the chat or whatever. Probably some people follow from that. It'd be nice if Twitch made that easier though, actually. Because right now you have to like figure out who they're streaming with, get a link to their channel, click on their channel, open it in a new tab, and then hit follow. It'd be really great if there was a button that was just like follow the squad, and you would like automatically sign up to follow everyone that their squad is streaming with or something like that. But Twitch doesn't seem to want to make those tools. They just want to make more money. They want to run more ads. They're removing, I don't know if Minions is still here, but you'll be happy to know maybe that they're removing reruns. Well, next week there won't be any such thing as reruns anymore.
와, 굉장히 테란도 여유가 있다 보니까 그냥 적당히 뽑습니다. 아 이제 뽑는 것도 귀찮다.
You want Sue to win?
놓겠어요 이번 경기에서.
A good drone is a dead drone.
대세를 모셔놓고 그냥 계속 병력
Do you want to know more?
바꿔놓고 있고 지금 또 한 무더기 모이면은 두 부대 반 정도.
Why do you want Sue to win?
이쪽에서 한번 소비.
지워요.
자, 또 지우개까지.
What's going on? Am I crazy? I feel like I keep seeing things pop up on my other screen, and I look over and there's nothing there. I think I might be actually going insane.
예, 머리 매디 그러니까 테란의 자원줄을 끊지 못하고.
I might actually be going literally insane.
바꿔주는 전투만 하다 보니까 이렇게 지금 상황이 된 거죠.
I think minions went to bed. I think most people went to bed. Because it's 11:30 here, which means it's almost 3 in the morning. Oh, minions is still here. They're removing reruns. Streamers will not be able to run a rerun after next Tuesday. They're actually just completely removing the feature altogether.
상대적으로 비싼 유닛을 쓰다 보니 자원을 더 많이 먹고 있어도 상대가 안 된 거예요.
Gotta sleep, yeah. Well, have a good night. I think I'm gonna do one more game and I'm gonna go to sleep also. Yeah, they removed friends list. Can you even still cause you can't, you used to be able to see oh, who's watching what and tune in, right? Can you not see that anymore?
예, 어윤 선수가 지금 가스 지역은 거의 다 털렸습니다. 지금 한시 지역이 마지막인데.
There's the GG. Firebear Hero actually won. Yeah, there's nothing there anymore, right? I think it was a fun feature to be able to be like, oh, I can see that so-and-so is watching this. What? He did a really serious face. Like an anti-ceremony. Oh, but Twitch is they're throwing a bone to people. People got really upset that some of the bigger streamers had a better ad revenue split, and so they're offering 55% ad revenue split. Right now Twitch is the top for video game streams. Because let's see, well, we got one more game left. Bisu versus Hero. That's a little bit too long. I don't know if I want to do a 40-minute game. That's another 40-minute game. Let me answer that in more detail in a minute once I get a game started here, actually. These are not all StarCraft. Light versus Firebear Hero? Maybe not a TVT. Bisu versus we watched this game several times. What the heck? What if we just click YouTube? Get a new recommendation list. These guys can see some of what I've been watching. Oh, dude, I was just wondering if Jenny Nicholson was going to make a new video. I was like, she hasn't put out a video in months, and she finally put one out yesterday. Or no, today. That's awesome. That's awesome. I was just literally a day or two ago. This is what, remember I was talking about streamers that I'm like, why haven't they streamed in forever? She hasn't put out a video in months, and I was like, what? Where'd she go? BC versus Iris? Let's do this. This will be my last game. Last game. Last game of the evening. But yeah, no, Twitch is still the top streaming platform for video games. YouTube is not really. What did I? Who is this? Iris versus Bisu. YouTube isn't really focusing on live streaming that much.
뭐,
They could?
그게 아니고.
They probably could take over Twitch if they wanted to, but they're just like not.
무섭죠.
네,
It's not a big priority for them. They've already got the whole
네.
video thing, and they're just, you know, it's going fine. So they don't need to have the. They don't need to control the live streaming market, and they're just not doing it. Facebook is trying to make a grab at it, but I don't think they're going to succeed.
기대되죠. 김태균 선수가 이 테란 상대로 꽤나 잘하는 선수 중에 하나인데다가 변형태 선수.
But YouTube has been YouTube could be a competitor for Twitch in like a year or two because they're somewhat quickly catching up to Twitch. A lot of the features that Twitch does have that are really good,
너무 잘 어울려요.
YouTube is slowly starting to copy them over time. Like YouTube added emotes for subscribers. For example, super chats where you can like spend a couple bucks to like highlight your message or whatever with an emote, special emote in chat, stuff like that. So they're getting some of those things. So it's basically kind of like the YouTube version of cheering. So YouTube is catching up, but they're not really focusing on the live streaming. What is Bunky doing?
가슴이 이런 건가요? 네. 자, 변형태 선수 그렇습니다.
Must have been something on the sign there.
테란의 트렌드와는 좀 다른 색깔을 가지고 있는 선수. 저 뜨겁고
예.
거친 선수.
그러니까 이 한창 그 유행하는 것보다 이 갑작스럽게
I'm tired.
자주 썼던 그런 전략들이 통하는 경우도 많이 있는데 정말 뭔가 다른 모습을
We'll watch one more game,
예, SCB 자체도 지금 막
and I'm probably just gonna like watch some Twitch myself,
예, 좀 광이 앞쪽에 붙어야
just to kind of relax a little bit for a minute, and then I'm gonna go try to get some sleep.
Because
I have not slept much in the last day or two, or months.
위치상으로 봤을 때 대각 방향입니다.
Scope out who's. Let's see who's online. Actually, we might want to
가봤고요.
네.
give a raid to.
또 이 대놓고 앞마당을 빠르게 가져가는 것도 아니고 하니 자 일단은 자 희소식이죠 위치는.
예. 자, 코너 센터를 이제 건설하고 있습니다.
네.
변형태 선수가 건설하고 있는데 미치네 뭐 김태경 선수. 예. 김태경 선수 정말 뭐 그 MSL
Who's in the StarCraft section?
외모도 부럽다. 야, 이 예.
There's a couple programmers.
천사 같습니다.
예.
Oh, Steve Jung is on. We'll raid Steve.
게임할 만나죠.
예, 또 김태경
Zerg and Protoss are not welcomed today, so be aware that
예.
if you guys don't know Steve, he stops in my chat sometimes. He's a fun guy. He's very nice, but he's very sassy. Terran supremacist. He touts himself as the Korean Artosis, and he's not wrong. He's a little bit more of a showman, I think, though. It's kind of cool. He wears a suit. This guy sits there and plays ladder, S-rank StarCraft ladder in a suit.
근데 지금 프로토스가 또 무슨 수를 좀 준비하고 있느냐 참 궁금한 변형태 선수라서 다시 한번 또 정찰을 보냈는데 프로토스는 저런 부분까지도 요새는 다 생각을 하고 있습니다.
So we don't get it. We're usually not on late enough to
다시 정찰을 올 만한 곳에
raid Steve, so we'll raid Steve. Say hi to him.
방향인데도 멀티가 대각 방향인데다가 멀티가 빠르기 때문에 그냥 그 무난하게 멀티를 따라가는 것보다
With our few people that we have remaining.
돌려놓고 드라군으로 압박을 해주면서 멀티를 가는 이런 식의 방법을 또 선택을 했죠.
네, 지금 멀티를 가져가고 있는 김태경 선수입니다.
That have not gone to bed yet.
자, 코어가 아직까지 빙글빙글 돌아가고 있고요.
예, 원게이트 사원 멀티, 그다음에 로보틱스, 그다음에 다시 한번 리버를 쓰는 이런 그 앞선 경기 박영민 선수의 체제와 약간 유사하게 갈 것 같은데.
네, 자, 또 상황에 맞춰서 공격하고 있는 드라군.
예. 온전하게 이제 상황을 그냥 테란이 온전하게.
Anyway, yeah, Brainiac, let us know.
가져가게 만들면 안 되겠죠.
Let us know if you can get another interview, and if so, how it goes.
까지 올라가네요.
그렇습니다.
예, 또 이 상대방이 앞마당을 좀 빠르게 가져갔다라는 확신을 또 한 것 같죠.
Freaking COVID, man.
자, 이제서야 이제 가서 확인을 할
They should offer you another interview, right? They wanted like it's not like you coughing was your fault or something like that.
이 빠른 이 좀 다크나 뭐 리버가 아닌 프로토스에겐 엔지니어링 베이를 최대한 늦게 짓는 것이 이득이니까요. 테라는.
네. 길 막겠습니다만 사이를 빠져나와서 모든 상황을
Hopefully, and it sounds like it was an online interview, right? So it should be not that difficult to.
투팩이 좀 일찍 가게 되면은 나중에 이제 좀 유닛 위주로 치고 나와가지고
To,
멀티 먹는데도 어려움이 없는 상황이
reschedule.
되는 거예요.
네.
예.
자, 이 타이밍 때 여전히 살아서 제집되는 듯이.
It's interesting. This SCV is running around getting scouting info. The Dragoons are at the front line, and so they're not actually back there where they could kill the SCV. So the SCV is getting extra scout. Oh, that tank! Oh, that tank is taking hits.
아, 이러면서 이 김태균 선수
Yeah, he's repairing a tank pretty quick. That was close though. He could have lost that tank if Bisu was actually paying attention. He could have sniped that tank really easy. 3 shots, 3 volleys would have killed it, and he wasn't paying attention that well. Could have gotten that tank.
되기 때문에 리버를 보여주는 것만으로도 일단은 그 효과를 누리기 위해서 셔틀 그다음에 이제 섬 쪽에다가 이제 프로브 내려놓고
네.
그다음에 리버를 선택을 한 거죠.
자, 프로브 실어 내려놓고 예, 셔틀 다시 본진으로 돌아오고 있는 상황. 아직까지 여전히 원 게이트.
네.
예, 뭐 계속 뭐 여기저기 뭐 스캔을 사용하고 있긴 한데 예, 뭐 이 변형 선수 입장에서도 봤기 때문에 눈으로 대놓고 봤기 때문에 생각이 들거든요. 지금 이렇게 정찰을 들켰는데 과연 또 리버를 쓸까 쓰지 않을까? 예, 좀 과잉해서 방어를 했는데 김태균
What do I
선수가
keep
리버를
seeing out of the corner of my eye?
적당히 혹은 좀
I think I am going insane, guys. I think I am actually losing my mind.
마구 짓는 그런 낭비를 할 수 있지 않습니까? 생각 많아요 양쪽 모두.
투팩 올레돈에 암으로
Hold up.
올라갑니다.
네, 투팩을 미리
I wasn't really using it anyways.
빨리 또 지어놨기
So
때문에
losing it doesn't,
병력이 양으로 막으면서,
doesn't hurt me too much.
적절한 터렛 양, 그리고
Going out with the Reaver now.
막으면서, 그다음에 이제 업그레이드 한 단계 돌려놓고 추가적으로 멀티 먹는 이런 상태가 될 것 같습니다.
네. 자, 이제
I wonder how much of the time Protoss is
끝쪽으로 움직이기 시작합니다.
just send a naked Reaver out versus if they like. I wonder if how much it's useful or not to go out and harass with the Dragoons and stuff at the same time. Like put a little pressure on other spots. You know, what if you like elevated some Dragoons? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I wonder if they don't do it because they're worried about mines or something. All right, this turret's in a nice spot. Beautiful barracks to spot it. Reaver gets shut down.
웬만한 공격이라든가 견제 이런 것들 잘 안 통하고 오히려 섣부른 견제는 큰
A
화를 볼
ghost?
수 있어요. 바로 역습이 나오는 그런 스타일의 선수.
Oh, that's what I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye. Probably.
터렛이 지어져 있고 스캔 뿌리면 자 여기는 아니고요.
Probably.
자, 프로브만 대기 중입니다.
네, 선
자,
먹게.
대비가 잘 돼 있어요.
네. 자, 포인트만
These
잡아주고,
turrets.
그다음에 상대방의 멀티 의도도 좀
Iris's
신경
turrets are
써서
like just. There's no way in here, buddy. You cannot harass with this Reaver.
요 안전하게 좀
Interesting. Completely shut down. We have one Marine! I was, you know, I had it in the back of my mind. I didn't want to say anything.
네.
I was like, maybe. Whoops, you didn't want to buy a Marine?
예, 포팩토리
I can refund it if you don't want it.
올라가는
But I was like, maybe for the first time ever, there just won't be a Chatcraft if no one buys anything.
김태경 선수도 뭐 게이트웨이를 거기에 맞춰
Which would be easier for me, because I wouldn't have to run it, but it would just be interesting.
상기전 준비해야 돼요.
Although right now, if there's one Marine,
자, 예, 이게 지금
if there's one Marine and that's it, I probably won't actually run the battle, because there won't actually be a battle. And you'll just automatically get the MVP mums on you, but you'll get a free win.
예, 안 죽었습니다.
But why do you say oops? Did you accidentally click it or something?
예, 이러면서 프로토스가 어떤 쪽으로 가느냐인데 뭐 아까와 약간 그 비슷한 그런 구도이긴 한데 김태경
If no one else is around before the end of the game to buy another unit, then you get a free win.
템플러 카이브가 이제 스타게이트와 함께 템플러 카이브 완성됐습니다. 자, 그렇다면 현재까지
Be the first time in Chatcraft history.
트리뷰널을 소환합니다.
네. 전장 넓게 쓰면서 좀 잘하겠다라는 이런 생각인 것 같습니다. 그리고 상대방의 멀티 의도를 뭐 셔틀 견제라든가 이런 것들로 확실히 알아놓은 이런 상황이기 때문에 거기에 맞춰서 멀티 해가면서 자신도 이제 태클을 준비를 해야겠죠. 네.
That's okay. I don't mind running it. It's not too complicated, but it's just because I'm like so tired right now, and because like no one's here really. Like
네, 자.
Like it says I have 11 viewers, but I think probably 8 of them have gone to sleep, you know? It's fine though, it's fine. It's because I'm off schedule, because I'm streaming late, so my usual audience is asleep, and that's fine. I figured better late stream than no stream. So, but yeah, because I'm like so tired, I'm just kind of like, ugh. But if someone wants to get a Zealot and steal it,
트리플, 이제
That's
프로토스가
okay.
트리플 이러면은 자원상으로 봤을 때
That's okay.
프로토스가 하나를
I don't mind running it.
소모전이 가능하거든요.
야, 정말 싸움
You're
분위기
dozing.
싸우는 거 한번 오랜만에
So
보겠네요.
you're just waiting for the raid so you can get a few more minerals. Although Babmots, you probably have a million minerals saved up right now, anyways.
그냥 조율을 하면서 또 전진을 할 수 있는 변형태 선수이거든요. 자, 김태경 선수는
Babmots, do you actually
좀 빠르게 감지를 좀 해줘야 되겠습니다.
you don't really ever like go all in on the chat craft,
해주고 있는
do
김태경 선수.
you?
네, 자신의 스타일대로
You don't really ever like buy a bunch of units. Do you buy some units sometimes, right? 116K.
일단 언덕적으로 올라오는 데서는 배영태 선수가 별 무리가 없어 보입니다. 팩토리를 워낙 빠르게 잘 늘려놨기 때문에.
And that's after spending 50K on a play game with Mole Trap Redemption, right? So it's a lot of minerals. I wonder how many Diggity has.
예, 치고 올라오는 거는 시간 문제거든요.
네.
You might have more than Diggity actually at this point.
자, 이러면서 저 9시 쪽에
Throwing a few Zerglings now, then. Fair enough. Yeah, I thought so.
뽑으면서 9시에 신경을 좀 쓰게
Because Diggity doesn't lurk here that often. You're often lurking here.
안 하고 있죠, 배영태 선수는.
Diggity pops in. He's got a lot of points from being
8팩 정도에서
you know,
금방 병력은 이 정도로 뽑아내기 때문에 지금
around sometimes, but
그 1업이 됐고요.
네.
예, 그러니까
only
지금
2K minerals. Yeah, that's a decent amount of minerals.
최대한 그 셔틀 플레이까지 지금은 견고하게 해줘야 돼요. 세심하게 해줘야 돼요.
But yeah, Babamots has that big bank power. If he wanted to, he could buy like.
까지밖에 안 지났기 때문에 저 센터 저
Well, let's see.
지역에서
It's
병력 모았고 아비터 잘 나왔네요. 좋은 타이밍이네요.
아비터 등장.
지금 아비터 나온 타이밍이 굉장히 좋아서 싸우면은
100. You could buy like 1,000. You could buy like close to. Wait, that'd be like what? Like 900, 8 or 900 Marines, 800 Marines or something like that. I'm not doing the math right now. Let's see. 120 be 800 Marines, I think. Someday I'll make the Protoss win. Okay. All right. He didn't get a chance to harass with that Reaver, but he got a chance to kill some tanks with it. And now I think Bisu just wins.
오른쪽에 들어갔었던 병력은 왼쪽에서 충원되는 병력은 분명히 마인에 의해서 데미지가 있었지만 오른쪽으로 붙는 병력은 손해가 전혀 없었거든요.
그렇습니다. 병력이 좀 살아남아 있는 김태경 선수입니다.
예, 포스가 원하는 그런 소모전이 딱 이루어졌죠. 예, 질럿만 딱 사라지면서 드라군은 살아남고 탱크는
That was a pretty big battle win though for Bisu there.
그게 바로 이 김태경 선수가 원하는 그런 소모전이었단 말이에요.
자, 시작인가요?
Iris does have control of 4 bases at the moment. Well, control is maybe too strong a word because he's kind of lost map control.
많지는 않지만 계속 질럿들하고는 게다가
We'll see.
이렇게 지금은 아비터에 가려진 병력이 많지는
What is
않지만
that?
아비터에 가려져 있기 때문에 병력의 양을
Well, it's like a little dude sticking out from behind a wall with a knife. He's like,
배영태 선수가 이 병력에 그냥 그 센터를 내준 상황이 돼 버렸습니다.
예. 자, 벌처가 빠져나가고 있긴 합니다만
there's another screenshot for you. When Mole Trap sticks up on you. Actually, if this freeze frame, it doesn't really look like I'm sneaking up because I don't have any. Like, I don't actually have like a knife in my hand. Wait, I was cutting an avocado earlier. Here we go.
정신을 분명히 만들 정도의 견제를 잠시 위치할 수 있습니다. 배영태 선수.
네.
자, 캐논
I gotta, if it's straight on it, you can't see it's a knife necessarily. I have to turn it a little bit so you can see it's a knife.
6시 같은 경우는 모르겠는데 스타팅 쪽은 절대 주면 안 되죠. 그쪽에 다른 스타팅 쪽에
Someone's gonna slip in a few zealots or zerglings right at the end. If Minions is still awake, he's gonna do that.
자신은 이제 12시를 먹어야 돼요. 자신의 것으로 만들어야 됩니다. 센터를 과감하게 널찍어.
The Zergs are tricksy. They like to throw in the units right at the last minute.
센터 쪽으로 올라가서 12시 먹을 지역만큼은 확보를 해놔야 되는 게 변형태 선수입니다.
Hey, Mega Farcos, how you doing? Pog Bones. Welcome. Unfortunately, the stream is ending in like a few minutes. This is the last game and it's almost over, so thanks for joining us, but unfortunately I'm too freaking tired. I'm so tired that I don't even feel the tiredness that much anymore, which means I really need to get some sleep. Relax a little bit. Get some Z's. Is Iris gonna hold this off? No, not quite. Not quite. Good effort, Iris. The siege tank on the ridge is a good twist, but it's not quite enough. He defense matrixed it. That one tank versus a million low ground dragoons.
두 번의 전투 다 그냥 무난하게 밀리는 상황이 만들어지는데요.
오늘은 신모드인데요, 김태경 선수.
선수의 그 광자가 들어가기 전에 드리아친이 김태경 선수의 그런 공격이 너무
See, Iris could GG at any moment though, so you'd have to squeeze it in right now.
변형태 좀 너무 쉽게 경기를 내준 감이 있습니다.
I don't know why he hasn't GG'd yet, to be honest.
네, 센터로 좀 과감하게 너무 넓은 범위를 치고 나오다가 이제 상대방의 그 아비터의 아비터가 추가된 타이밍에 마인을 안 밟고 전진하는 그 병력에 의해서 손해를 1차적으로 많이
Like, why is he still in the game?
기세가 오른 김태우 선수의 한방 그
Does he think those 2 tanks on the high ground are gonna somehow save him when he's not mining anywhere?
합류하게 되면요 못 막을 것 같은데요.
I don't know.
마인을 뭐좀 촘촘하게 좀 매설을 해서 마인으로 지금 수비를 할 수밖에 없는 상황입니다.
예, 막 뛰어들면서
He's fighting hard. He's berserking.
네.
예, 그러면서 앞마당
Does he still go by berserker when he was in the Air Force? I'm not sure.
어택 땅이죠, 김태경.
네, 자,
He stasis 1 tank.
앞마당 마비 12시 마비 여러 곳이 마비되고 있는 변태 선수.
이거는 뭐 막았다고 보기에는 좀 힘들죠.
자, 셔틀 등장에다가 병력들 아직까지
Single solitary tank.
커맨드 센터까지 지금 위험한데요.
네.
예, 앞마당의 커맨드 센터도 지금 주중에 맞고 있는 이런 상황이죠.
터져요.
아비터가 정리하겠네요, 이거. 예.
아비토가
I wonder who's gonna cast GSL with Tasteless now.
아비터의 정리를 하고
It's interesting because the ASL probably won't be any different because right now Tasteosis are only casting ASL
있는 상황입니다.
online as VODs anyway. So that won't really change.
진짜 시원하게 뽑아냅니다.
예,
The only thing Artosis is doing in Korea was the StarCraft 2, I think. So,
그 대면에서의 이 변형 선수가 시즌 모드도 제대로 하지 못한 채
wonder how it's gonna go.
아쉬운 상황이었었는데요. 아무래도 세트 쪽이 넓다 보니까 신경을 많이 썼어야
14
되는데
years in Korea, man.
한번
It's crazy.
그냥 경기를 내줘버립니다.
무의미한데요. 이 커맨 센터 무의미합니다. 터졌어요.
예, 적당히 센터에다가 힘주고 12시 쪽으로 빼면서 커맨드 센터 내려놓고 그 다음에 조금 더 추가 업그레이드를 기다릴 요량이었지만
Okay, now he's got Infinity SCVs mining one base.
합류가 되고 그리고 옵저버로 상대방이
He's hanging on, man. I mean, I don't know. He's not dead, but he's also not thriving, you know? I don't know how he comes back from this. Maybe if he was doing, while this was all going on, he was also doing vulture harass and vulture drops and like killing Bisu's probes and stopping him from mining too, like that would be one thing, but he hasn't been doing any of that. At least Bisu, I mean, he's wasting his energy on these silly stasises, but he can afford to. There's the GG. Hello, Zerg Troll, by the way. Alright. Chatcraft is closed. It looks like for the first time in Chatcraft history, we have only a single faction that has units. And we didn't skip the Chatcraft, but we just had one unit. So I'm just because I'm so tired, I'm not gonna load up StarCraft and load up a map with one Marine in it just to watch the Marine just win. We're just gonna call it a free win. So let's skip over to here, and we'll leave this here, and we'll just do free win for Terran. And who is the MVP? It's your mom's on eBay. Easy money. 150 minerals. Cheapest MVP ever. No one ended up slipping any Zerglings or anything like that at the end. What's up, Zerg Troll? Unfortunately, I'm welcome, Zerg Troll. Unfortunately, I'm heading out. Mole trap. What is it? What? I won! Hi, okay. Hi, Zerg Troll. How you doing? Alright, we're gonna raid Steve, who has 300 viewers. He must have gotten another raid, but we'll give him a raid anyways with our few viewers that we have left. If you want some minerals for the next one, you get some minerals for participating in the raid, I guess. So you get a little bit from that. Yeah, it was a little funny, yeah. Just skip over and just be like, okay, free win. Man, the Protoss are falling so far behind again. 48. Now the Terran are getting pretty far ahead, and the Protoss are just staying behind, so it's too bad. Anyways. Yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Steve. He's currently flipping off the camera. Oh, he just got hosted by Lirak, who was hosted earlier by Artosis. So this is gonna be an interesting moment, actually, when we host him as well. So I'll see you guys next time. I'll be back on Saturday. Probably too busy to do other stuff this week, but on Saturday I'll be back for more StarCraft. Thank you all for joining me. Just went on a date. She's pretty. Let's go, man. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Congratulations. Hope things go well. Let us know about your second date on Saturday. Next stream I do, so whenever I next see you. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one. And be safe. Take care.
Across every circular